Tournament check-in room. We need to start at 2:30.
Go live and talk to what do you want to do? Right, that's the all-time money list. Right. And I'm going to do the class here.
Just push this chair closer to me, I guess. Good? Good.
Hi, Joe Cal.
Hey, what's happening?
How are you?
You guys good? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
We are good, Michael. Are we on? We are live, folks. Good Saturday afternoon, and welcome to Rab's Country Lanes here in Dungan Hills, Staten Island, New York. We are here for the finals, Joe Lavargo. We are live on the air, the finals, 43rd annual Staten Island Singles Classic, being brought to you today here by it's a Mike Giovanazzo Productions on the shared home of Rab's Country Lanes. It'll be on your Facebook Live page, and later on this evening, it'll be uploaded to YouTube. So you have many different ways to follow, many different ways to hear us talking our gibberish while we bring you the final, the top 24 today. And here with me, to my right, is my good friend, known in the bowling community and the bowling circles as the Hound Dog, Tony Everts.
Thanks.
What's up, Tony?
Thanks, Joe Cal, for that introduction.
How we doing today?
And I'm doing good. I'm
Good.
happy to be here. Hoping
Good.
to see some great bowling today.
I'm sure we will.
It's a really good field, and you got some great first-round matches right off the bat.
Yes, we do. Tony, we have right in front of us here, we're going to have our friend Nick DiTomaso going against Dennis Brown.
Yep.
Dennis is a Thursday night bowler, also subs on Tuesday nights. Nick D, I believe, is a Tuesday and Thursday night bowler. I'll tell you what, we got a very interesting matchup here to our right on 13 and 14. Chris Fisher bowling Carolyn Bono. Isn't that right? Is that Chris?
Correct.
Fisher? Yeah.
And on 5 and 6, another very good matchup. Jeff Martin is bowling against Tim McAuliffe.
Yes, two of our very own homebodies.
Two tremendous bowlers.
Yep, two
right
of our
there.
very own homebodies. Yep. Two very good bowlers. Tim, quite possibly one of the top bowlers on the island.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and Jeff, who I don't think is bowling as regularly as he has been in the past, but he still throws a handful. Jeff's a hell of a bowler and a fine young man.
Yep. Another good first-round match is Thomas Hollywood Jr. against Jason Wicknevitz.
Yes, two
I
of the
believe
young
that's
guys.
taking place on, might be 27 and 28 possibly. I'm
Yep.
not sure.
Excuse me, Tone, I have to turn the light on my phone because once
Sure.
again I left my glasses home, as I am apt to do more often than not. So let's look at some of the guys that got buys, Tone.
Sure.
Absolutely. Let's take it from the top. Our friend Marco.
Who I feel is a big threat to win this tournament.
Marco Recchia, if he gets
he's
locked
bowling
in.
as well as anyone.
He
you
is.
know, right now.
He is. Okay, you got it, Ray. You got it, brother. Then we got the young fella, another lefty, Brandon Sack from the Showplace. Brandon,
very capable bowler, making
Yeah.
a deep run here.
it's in his DNA. His dad's
Yep.
a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Then we have the one and only Jeff Charay going for the three-peat. He is, Jeff is in, he's in a league of his own. And
He is the tournament favorite in my
He's the
opinion,
favorite, yep.
and well deserved
Yeah.
because at Rabs he is the best.
Yeah,
And
there's
I've
no
said that
doubt
for a
about
long
it.
Time. He is the best.
There's no doubt about it. You walk through these doors, there's no doubting who the best person in this
Yep.
house is, and that's our friend Jeff Charay. Then we have the young man, Adam Abdel Aziz, who, no good, Frank? Yeah, well, thank you. If I would have brought my glasses, it would have been a lot easier, but I did.
You
I
can
didn't
borrow
do that.
mine too if you want.
Thanks. Thank you, Frank. I got my own little setup here. Perched.
that.
I got a perched light up here. Thank you, Frank. So we have Adam, who is the overall tournament leader, Tone. He was the top dog.
Unbelievable how he bowled in qualifying.
I mean,
unbelievable.
The
he
first
bowled
time,
phenomenally.
the first time he bowled, he shot like 780 something, I think, right?
Yep.
And then he
Yep.
came back and followed it up with an 800. So the young man is throwing it well. Then we have next with another buy, our friend Sean McAuliffe.
Absolutely. Sean is one of the best here also
Yes,
as well.
he is. Yes,
and
he
a
is.
tremendous competitor who lives for these tournaments and gets up for every match, and
Yeah.
he's really, really, really good in individual matches.
Yep, and then I see we have some of our friends from over the bridge. We have Kelsey Fisher, who has a buy. I believe she was the top female.
Yeah, I caught the end of her qualifying when she shot really well. I was bowling the next squad actually, and I caught the end of her third game, and
Yeah.
she had shot. I think she shot like 750 scratch.
She throws it
was
well.
getting 30 pins.
Throws it very, very well.
Tremendous bowler.
Yep. Then we also have Anthony Arias, who was up at the top for a while there too, until Adam, I believe, bumped him out.
Oh, beautiful. We can see the comments now.
And then the last bowler with the buy is Greg Mintz Jr.
Greg, does Greg throw a backup ball? I think he might.
believe
I'm not positive.
I believe he might, yeah.
I saw him bowl
He
a
does.
couple of these tournaments.
Yeah, he does. I've seen the young man bowl. Yep.
Not that familiar with him. But I also believe
Yeah.
he bowled the summer league here.
He
a
did.
couple years
He
ago.
did. He bowled with his dad here
Yes,
in
I
the summer
remember
league.
that, yeah.
Yep. And yeah, he definitely bowls in the majority of the tournaments here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a good field. Looking forward to some of the matches in the first round that we touched on when we opened up. We talk about a veteran matchup, Tone. We have our two friends, Billy Salvatore, bowling against Uncle Mike Vlasenko.
that really is unbelievable.
That should be Tom Hollywood. We're on the air here. You're breaking up
Yeah.
our production. Yeah, we're on the air. We're live. Joe Bruno is not here because his son Nick, and I'm glad you brought that up, Tommy. Thank you. We want to wish our friend Joe Bruno's son Nick good luck in his lacrosse game today. Him
Absolutely.
and the
Good
Xavier
luck, Nick.
Knights. Him and the Xavier Knights are up in Connecticut right now. It's a beautiful day to be outside. So I'm sure the Bruno clan is up there having a great time cheering on Nick. We miss you, Joe. We'll see you Monday night for Draft League Live. And, so let's go
So
back
for
to
Billy Salvatore and Mike Vlasenko, I'll say this about Billy Sal.
great match.
He's bowling his best probably right now.
Agreed.
That he's bowled since September. So
Agreed, yeah.
He's he's won, I believe, this tournament before.
Yeah, he has.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, Billy's a past champ. And, Mike.
Yes, he won in 2012, so he knows what it takes to win.
Mike has been bowling very, very well
Yeah.
this
Yep.
season. So
Yep.
that should be a good match. You got a couple of veterans there, and then you've got Jason Wisnovich and Mike Vignola. That's a good
No,
match.
Jason is bowling Thomas Hollywood.
Oh, right, he's bowling Thomas Hollywood. That's right. I read that.
Mike
wrong.
Vignola got a bye, I believe.
No, he's
No.
bowling-
Mike Vignola is bowling against Jose Martinez.
Right? Okay.
I do not know
Yeah,
Jose
I don't know him
Martinez.
either. I can't say I do.
But Mike, I know.
Yeah, no, Mike bowled in our
Yep.
league for,
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
bowled. Mike's been bowling here for a long time.
Yeah.
Right, he's
Yep.
bowling Jose.
Yep.
And, we got a couple of good matches here. So it should be a good for you. know what?
Jeff will take on the winner of Dennis and Nick DiTomaso, the winner
Yes.
of that match.
Yes. And you know what, Tone? I have to correct myself here now that you pointed it out. Looking at the bracket, the way the guys did it, they put the names. If you look at on some of the matchups, they put the name over, and on some they put the name under.
Oh, right.
So it's
All right, Billy
actually-
Salvatore is bowling
he's
against
bowling
Rich Funk.
Richie Funk, right?
Mike Vlasenko is bowling Greg
bowling
Matera.
Greg Matera,
yeah.
right. So I'll tell you what, Billy bowling against Richie. Richie's a Jersey bowler, one of the Luigi's team softball players.
Yeah. I don't know him.
Yeah, Richie he bowls a lot of tournaments.
Okay.
Here, Richie, yeah. He's good friends with Jay Gomez and Joe Lamp and John Rome and that whole crew. And yeah, he was actually a squad leader with a 688. So
all right.
he
Yeah,
got
so-
in there. Yep, he got in there with the 688, and yeah, Richie.
Oh, I know who that is. That's the younger guy.
Yeah,
That
tall,
I think Rob
tall and thin.
D'Onofrio knows him. Rob D'Onofrio
Yeah.
talked to him when we bowled here.
Right.
Just walked by.
Right.
That's
there
it.
he is. There's
Yep,
Richie
that's
there.
him.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's the Luigi's, the
Okay.
softball
Yep.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. We're eager to get this started, Tone. We are. Naz, this is a production of Giovanazzo and Company and Rab's Country Lanes. We're very cutting edge with the headsets. You like that, right? Yes. Yep. Very cutting edge. I will tell you that Dave Ryan and Randy Peterson have nothing on us. No,
Excellent. Excellent.
nothing at all.
Somebody will make the 710 score.
Oh, that would be nice.
And I want to know who's going to call it.
I'm going to let Tony do that.
I want to hear that it.
Yes, I'm going to let Tony cover all the 710s. I mean, not that we're hoping for 710s, but, you know.
I would love to see
Yes,
one made.
Yes,
I would love to
that's
see
what Naz
it
was
made.
just saying, yeah. Yep. I would like to see it made, too. The bowlers are chomping at the bit here, Tone. Everybody's putting their tape in the ball.
Yep,
and,
they're getting ready. This is nervous energy right now for them.
You know, checking the approaches out. You know, and we know our friend Tim McAuliffe, cleanest approaches in Staten Island. Cleanest approaches on the East Coast. He's always up there wiping them down.
Yeah.
Timmy
yeah.
does his thing.
Timmy's meticulous about everything.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's Mr.
That's
Smooth.
why he's one of the best.
Mr.
Yep.
Smooth, as I've dubbed him. So, yeah, we got two veterans right in front of us here. Dennis against Nick
Against
D.
Nicky, yep.
Yeah, it should be a good match. Should be a good match. So, and remember, Tone, unlike Jim Elliott's New Year's Singles Classic, this tournament, the handicap is carried with you.
Handicap comes into play and is throughout the finals, correct?
Yep. Mike, there's a Gary Parisi sighting in the house. He's come down to watch the final. Gary has come down to watch the finals.
GP, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Gary? You good? Attaboy. He's come down to root the bowling community on. It's very good. So he wants his 10 minutes of fame. So it's, you know, what are you going to do? But you know, Tone, before we get started, I know our friend Donnie Walters had a lot of help this year running the tournament. Why don't you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Donnie was helped by Eric Capizzi, Mike Ruff, and Garrett Gersh in running this tournament, and those guys did a tremendous job. The standings were updated quickly. There were no issues with any of the squad leaders, averages, and they just did a tremendous job, those guys, throughout the entire tournament. And kudos to them for helping Donnie out.
Yes,
and,
correct.
Doing a great job that they did. It's not easy. They
Yeah,
gave
no,
up
no.
a lot of their time to do it.
Yes, they did.
And I think everybody can agree that the tournament, was run perfectly well.
Yeah, you know
Very
what?
well.
And perfectly put, Tony. Very well said. And it's nice to see the younger guys getting involved.
Absolutely.
Helping
yeah,
Donnie out.
Totally, because they know by bowling tournaments.
Yes.
They do a lot of tournaments, the young guys. And
Yes.
They know what it takes to run them and how it works. So
Yep. I think the future's in
Yep.
good hands.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Yep.
for sure. It is. So the bowlers are anxiously awaiting. I could see the look of anticipation on their faces. They're anxiously
Yeah.
awaiting to get this started. I think we're not too far away from what I could tell. The bowlers are all down in the settee area ready to go. Garrett, about how much longer we think? Okay. Okay. Thank you. That was Garrett Gersh, one of the young guys. Yeah, we could. I mean, if you want to wait till the lane lights come back on, Mike, we could take a little breather. We could take a breather until practice starts,
I
Mike.
think they're going to get going soon. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, Mike. You're the producer here. Whatever they tell us in the headset, that's what we do. He's coming now? I mean, what are they telling us in the truck?
Down on the lane.
What's up, Bobby? Yeah, I'm on the air here. We're doing the live show from Rabs. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, Bobby. Take care, man. God zone.
Oh.
He's watching us.
Wait a minute. Let me.
I will, Joe. Mike, am I back on? How come I can't hear? Do I hear now? Now I hear.
Yep.
You hear me?
Oh.
Am I good here? I don't hear myself.
Country Lanes. Woo!
I hear
Welcome back, everybody. We had a year off because of the pandemic. I'm delighted that everybody's back. I'm delighted we have a terrific turnout in support of this tournament and certainly in support of Country Lanes and the great game of bowling. So right now we're going to take a few minutes. We're going to introduce our 24 finalists, and then we're going to get the show on the road. Right, Frankie? We're going to get the road on the show. Okay. Okay, on lanes 5 and 6, and these are the first bowlers are the people that caught the bye. On 5 and 6 is the first-time finalist. Is a high game of 300, a high series of 822. He bowls at a Showplace Bowling Center. He's glad to be here in the footsteps of his father, who's been here a multitude of times. There's a high game of 300, and he said he's going to take one ball at a time and make good shots. Brandon Sack. Okay, next up, catches a bye. He is 10th place on our all-time money earners. The $2,775 is a 13-7 match play competition. There's a high game of 300, a high series of 842. He bowls out of the Country Lanes. He has one title to his credit, the Staten Island Singles Classic in 2007, and a few Staten Island Masters tournaments. He says it's business as usual. He's catching the first by Sean McAuliffe. The next person with a bye, she's making an appearance in her second final. She has career earnings of $210. She has a high game of 300, a high series of 797. She bowls out of Country Lanes. She says she just wants to keep the first ball in play, Kelsey Fisher. Next batter up is a first-time finalist with the Staten Island Singles Classic. There's a high game of 300, a high series of 835. He bowls out of Majestic Lanes. He just wants to keep the first ball in play and make his spares, Anthony Arias. Our next bowler really needs no introduction. He's on fire over here. He's been over here for a long time and been on fire for a long time. He's the all-time leading money winner with this tournament. $8,445. He has 2 consecutive championships back-to-back. The last 8 games in match play, he's been 8-0. Overall, he is 21-9 in match play competition. It's a high game of 300, a high series of 885. He had a row of 3 800s in a row in the competition over here also. And he just wants to, today is just business as usual, defending 2-time champion Jeff Charette. Next up, first-time finalist, a high game of 300, a high series of 797. Goes out of Country Lanes. He said he's going to make every shot count. Marco Recchia. Next up is a 2-time finalist. He has a match play competition record of 4 wins and 1 loss. He has a 300 game to his credit, an 825 series. He bowls out of Jersey Lanes. He says he wants to stay positive and keep the ball in play. Greg Mintz Jr. Okay, next up is a first-time finalist. It's a high game of 300, a high series of 775. He bowls at a Showplace Bowling Center. There's a multitude of titles in the junior division. He said he's locked and loaded, he's ready to go. Adam Abalates. One of my favorites. He's been in this tournament for a number of years. He comes back every single year and he gives it his best shot. He's a first-time finalist. I'm so happy he made it for the first time. Has a high game of 300, a high series of 796. And he has no titles to his credit, but he's looking forward to getting one today. He's ready to go. He's going to take one ball at a time. They're very likable, Mike Vlasenko. Okay, next up is in the finals for the 9th time. He has 8 wins and 8 losses in match play competition. He has a 300 game and 841 high series. He bowls out of country lanes. He's got 2 Staten Island Bowling Club titles from my own bowling club. What does that say? I can't. What does it say there?
Bowled a 300 game to win the championship match, only it's 9 and 10 at victory.
Yeah, he bowled a 300 game back in my Staten Island Bowling Club at Victory Lanes. It's the last tournament I had for the Staten Island Bowling Club, Timmy McCullough Jr. That's history in itself right there, right? First time finalist, high game of 300, high series of 834. Very good.
I found AJ first.
Was out of country lanes. He has 4 singles titles in the junior leagues. He says, I'm going to throw one ball at a time, keep the ball in play. Hope I say his last name, Jason Wishnevich. That's a tongue twister. Next finalist is in the finals for the 2nd year in a row. Last year he bowled 1 game and he lost. His career earnings of $60. Today he wants to at least double that. As a 300th game, 787 high series. He bowls out of country lanes. He has 2 Staten Island Bowling Club titles with me when my bowling club is around. It's good that he's here. He's going to just have a good time and see how the chips fall. The very likable Mickey DiTomaso. Another first-time finalist. And we had 13 first-time finalists today, which is also a record for this. Another first-time finalist has a 300 game, an 847 series. He bowls out of Majestic Lanes, Tommy Martino's place. He's ready to go. Let's get it on. He's also the owner of the premier pro shop at Majestic Lanes, Chris Fisher. Next up is a 2nd-time finalist. He has 1 win and 2 losses in match play competition. Has $350 in earnings for the singles classic. Has a 300 game, a 785 high series. He bowls out of country lanes. He's got a couple of triples championships. He said he's going to take 1 ball at a time and hope for the best. Jose Martinez. Next up, now these are the people that don't get the buys. I stand corrected, he does get a bye. He's a 3rd time in our finals. He has a match play record of 4 wins and 2 losses. He has $705 in career earnings. He has a 300 game. And he's going to stay focused and keep every ball in play. Tommy Hollywood Jr. Next up is a 2-time finalist. He has a 3-1 match play record, $525 in career earnings with a 300 game to his credit and an 837 series. He has a couple of U.S. Masters titles. He wants to make every ball count and make makeable spares. Greg Matera. Next up is another first-time finalist. He sports a high game of 300, a high series of 758. He bowls out of country lanes. He said he's here, he's just going to have a good time. He's very glad to be here. Dennis Brown. Next up is a 2nd-time finalist. There's a 1-1 record in match play competition. Career earnings of $290. There's a 300 game, a 858 series. And he bowls out of country lanes. He says he's going to stay focused and try to make good shots. Jeff Martin. Another first-time finalist. High game of 299. High series of 766. He goes out of country lanes. He said he's ready, he's fired up, he's ready to go. Robert Jew. Second-time finalist, won this tournament way back in 2012. $1,200 of career earnings and 5-0 in match play competition, never been defeated. There's a high game of 300, a high series of 856. He goes out of country lanes. And as I said, he won this tournament in 2012. He said he's pumped up, he'd like to put another jewel into his crown of championships. He's very likable, plays a great guitar also, Billy Salvatore. A third-time final, so the match play record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Sports a high game of 300 and a high series of 804. Balls out of country lanes and take one ball at a time and see what happens. Carolyn Buono. Another first-time finalist. High game of 300, a high series of 825. Balls out of Majestic Lanes, very popular house in Jersey. One ball at a time and see how the chips for Rich Funk. Third-time finalist. 4 wins and 3 losses. $835 in career earnings. Has a 300 game, a 786 series, bowling out of country lanes. He's just happy to be here and make the finals. Mike Vignola. And last and certainly not least, I will start by saying his father has made some noise in this tournament. He's done very well. There's a 300 game, an 824 series. He bowls at a short place bowling center. He said he's feeling good, he's ready to bowl. Nick Ferndog. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for our top 24 bowlers. Wish everybody. I wish everybody good luck at bowling, and I must tell everybody that this is my last year doing this tournament. So I'm sorry to say that.
Donnie, we'd like to congratulate you on 43 years. Congratulations, thank you very much. The whole bowling community, especially on Staten Island, is in debt to you. We'd like to present you with this trophy. Thank you for over 40 years of service to the bowling community.
Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you, Donnie.
You really know I'm humbled. I never, ever get anything. This is like my 5th son. That's that no.
God bless you.
All right, guys, we'll take a minute here. In a moment, we'll get you guys all started on practice. Once again, all the finalists will be practicing with the round 1 bowlers. And then once round 2 starts, you guys will have 2 balls on each lane.
Good, good.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Right?
We're good. We are good. Frank, are you good here?
I think so. I feel like I'm in space.
No, Frankie has joined us on the set. We're in a 3-man booth now. Yeah, so we had a very nice opening introduction ceremony for the bowlers. Our friend Donnie Walters is very humbled, by the pin that was given to him, courtesy of Rab's Pro Shop, Ray Larson's Country Pro Shop here at Rab's Country Lanes. And Donnie is stepping aside after this year, and he's turning it over to the young guys, Eric Capizzi, Garrett Gersh, and Mike Ruff, the crime dog. They're going to be running the tournament, I guess, going forward. And Donnie won't be too far away to give them some pointers, I'm sure, Frank.
No, he's been there every step of the way. And you know, Eric presented them, and this really was a gift from Eric and Mike and
Right.
Garrett,
The young
who
guys.
wanted to certainly recognize Donnie's service. But
Yes.
Donnie's over 40 years of service at Staten Island doesn't just end with this start or end with this event.
That's right.
You know, when he comes in here, he'll talk all about what he has done and all the events that he's hosted in all of the bowling centers here on Staten Island over the years.
Oh, yeah.
But it spans over 45 years.
Oh, definitely.
This event alone, this is would have been the 44th annual.
Right, it's 43 now.
43rd annual event,
Yep.
and has kicked off here, has moved around
Good,
to different
good.
bowling centers, and has come back to its home.
Yeah.
And you know, we couldn't be prouder to have this event here, and
That's
of
right.
course somebody like Donnie, true champion
Oh, yeah.
of bowling.
Oh, yeah.
He, from day one, anytime you need something, he's there. He's a part of the Staten Island Bowling Hall of Fame
Yes,
committee,
he is. Yes, he is.
and lends a great hand to them.
Yes, he
But I
does.
will tell you, the Staten Island USBC is recognizing his efforts as well
Yes,
with
they are.
their Service to Bowling Award next month, and
Yep.
he ain't going anywhere.
Right, exactly. He'll still be around. He'll still be around. We're not gonna have Donnie right off into the sunset just yet.
No, he's been trying to pass this off, and
Yep.
he found these guys to trust with what he would say his baby.
Right.
And
That's right.
they did a great job this year.
Yes.
I know we're extremely comfortable and excited to have them take the reins and continue this tradition.
Amen.
So something that won't go away. But you know, we were just talking briefly, quick, before. This is very weird. We can't see.
Right. I know it's with the every other lane now with the restrictions with COVID. It's you know we kind of need to be like a giraffe partially to lean over and stretch our neck out. Yeah. So, but we're gonna do the best we can to bring you the action from down to our right and down to our left, and what's right here in front of us on 9 and 10. So yeah, I mean. I think we'll have a few couriers running around giving us the scores back and forth. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it, Tony.
No, I agree, 100%. And hopefully the COVID restrictions will, ease up a little bit over the coming months.
We
And
certainly hope so.
we get back to normal life, hopefully.
Get back to normal. Yep.
We're certainly getting there. It's a step in the right direction.
Baby steps.
Hey, Tony, this isn't live from Rabs, but welcome to the set. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm honored to be here. I'll tell you.
Tony.
I was
pinch
looking
hitting for
forward to
Joe.
this all day.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to see the two of you on the lanes today.
Yeah,
Because
well.
you guys did bowl.
Oh,
you
man,
did
I'm
post
telling you.
decent scores,
Yeah.
just not enough.
I'd love to be
even
down
close.
there.
Not
You know
even
that.
close.
The fierce competitor in you.
Yes.
What was your high set? You had
In this series?
Yeah.
No, I only bowled twice. And the first squad I bowled, I didn't bowl well at all.
Right.
The second squad, I only shot, I think, 660.
Only 660.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this.
He had me-
Certainly,
got me
certainly
beat.
not enough. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Joe, what did you post?
My usual pedestrian 602 and 620 something. That's a Joe Cal special right there. Make your spares. Don't throw a lot of strikes, and that's my game. What am I going to do? Every now and again, I find a high series occasionally.
Joe, you bowled pretty good Monday night. Last couple of Monday nights, I did hear the name come over the loudspeaker.
I did win my own pot for the first time this year.
He bowled good for 11 weeks the second third.
I
so
did,
don't
I
let-
did.
yeah,
Who's he
he
kidding?
bowled good. He bowled,
Yeah.
I know because he bowled with me, so he bowled
Right.
well.
I bowled with the Hound
Bowled
Dog
well.
and the Sidge Hammer.
So he
Nick
did well.
Sidge, yep.
So in the comments here, there's a lot of love for Adam.
Abdelaziz.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Carolyn Bono.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Mikey, Uncle Mikey V, as
Uncle
you've now
Mike.
called him.
Uncle
Yeah.
Mikey, yep. Yep.
So share away, conversate with us in the chat. The
Yes.
bracket and the current standings going in are also posted there.
Oh, yeah.
You have got questions. You know what? Ask them anything you want.
Send them in,
Yeah,
folks.
absolutely.
Send them in.
Anything you want to know, we'll
We'll
answer.
do our best. We'll give you an answer, and if we don't know the answer, we'll make it sound like we know the answer close enough.
Yep.
Believe me.
This isn't Bowl TV or Flow Bowling.
Yeah,
we don't
no,
have
it's-
cameras on every pair.
Yeah, no.
But we'll do the best that we can to get you the scores as we go. Mikey G is ready to rock and roll.
Making Memories production. He's ready to go, folks.
Yeah, Mike with the great setup today.
Yes, as
Kudos to
always.
him.
As always.
So a wide, and I missed some of what you guys were saying before, so if I'm repeating, excuse me, but really a wide array of competitors today. Relatively all close in average. You're not don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere. The man is here.
You're next in.
Yep.
I mean, the most pins given out, 27 pins.
I believe so.
And
yeah.
I mean, you're going to have a lot of really close
Yes.
games,
Yep.
which I think is certainly exciting.
Yeah.
But truly a wide array of bowlers competing here today,
Absolutely. Yep.
which is something this tournament always has.
Yes.
And when you look at the past champions, you
Yes.
see. You don't always see the 230 guy up on
Correct.
top.
Right. You see a variety.
Correct. yeah.
Everybody gets their shot at the competition, which
Yes.
is something that Donnie's always strived for.
That's right. Yep.
So Donnie, I'm gonna zip out. You're gonna zip in with these gentlemen. You're gonna step into the studio.
Yeah, we got some questions for you. Come on in.
All right, guys, have fun.
Thanks,
Yep.
Frank.
We're here. Whatever you
We'll
need.
we'll see you later because, again, I have to leave early today. I'm cutting out, so you and Naz are going to pinch hit for me later.
Naz is gonna come in the booth. We'll be here.
Excellent, excellent. I am on the Joe Cal dinner tour once again. Going out to eat tonight with some of my former colleagues at ABC out in Long Island. The Joe Cal dinner tour continues, yes, yes. So looking forward to another good meal out with my former colleagues at ABC. We're going to celebrate our
Donnie.
early
Sit down.
retirement that
Pull up a chair.
kind of happened. And here's the man right now, Donnie Walters. Donnie Walters. Mike Giovinazzo is hooking him up with the headset.
I'm going to bust him up if he keeps busting me up like
No,
this.
he's not going to
We
bust
got
you
you,
up.
we
You're
got
lucky I know your father.
That's right,
You're
that's
lucky
right.
I know your father.
Yeah, you're in, Donnie, I don't know if we should say we're in good hands with you. Are you in good hands with us? I think we're all just good hands.
Are you talking about Sunday morning? I was in very bad shape at you on Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, that was many years ago.
The Amatos, yourself.
Oh, yeah. Many moons ago, Donnie.
Many.
Many moons ago. But always a fun time in the Rocky Foss.
And you know, I swear to you, if I didn't get sick, I'd still be born on Sunday morning.
I know.
truly believe it.
Yeah.
45 years, I truly believe it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Your guys in particular, everywhere I went, you came with me.
Yeah, that's right.
If I went to country, if I went to Chopin, wherever, you came with me.
Yeah, we
But
did.
you always bowled.
Yeah, we did.
Because
man.
it's the greatest game on the planet. Think about that.
Yes, it is.
It hates nobody.
That's right.
Nobody.
And you're almost like one of the founding fathers of the game on Staten Island.
I've paid my dues.
Right? You paid your dues. Yeah.
But it's been a joy, man. This is killing me. You have no idea.
Well, you're going to sit back and enjoy today and see what you created and see what you started here. You're going to reap the...
How about you have 2 years in a row looking for
he's
another
going
three?
for the three-peat. Going for the three-peat. Yep. Tony and I were talking about that earlier, about how Jeff...
How you doing, Tom? Good to see you, buddy,
Doing
buddy.
good, Donnie. How about yourself?
Yep.
What did it feel like introducing all those bowlers again?
I was losing it a little. I swear to God, I was. I lost my... But it's a different format,
sure.
though.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse. I have to
That's
maintain.
okay.
You got through it, Don. You did a good job.
But I never get emotional. I found since I'm home from the hospital, I get very emotional. I have a great appreciation, I guess, because I'm here.
Yep.
We're happy to have you
We're
here.
ha- we're happy
Donnie.
to have you
We're
here, Donnie.
Absolutely.
Yep.
100%.
But I know it's time. I know
An
it's
icon
time.
in
It's
Staten Island
definitely
bowling.
time.
Yeah. Listen, you're turning it over to good hands. Those young guys did a
I
heck of
told
a
him,
job.
I'll bust you up if you don't
That's
do the
right.
right thing for the bowlers.
Oh, listen, we'll
And
keep
I
an
should
eye on
also
them.
tell you, Joseph, if you don't, and I'll tell you the same thing. I've had, and it's all documented. I have it with me today.
Yeah,
You got it right
I
from.
got it right in front of us.
I have 666 people that made money in this tournament.
Yep.
That prize money.
Right.
666. It's all documented.
That's right.
In 40 years, I
That's
paid
right.
out $235,000, which is all
We
documented.
got it right here, folks.
And as soon as I update
Yep,
this,
it's all there.
We got it
after
right here.
after this tournament, I'm going to distribute it to people
There you
because
go.
this is what I love to do.
That's right. Well, and we all love that you do it.
Yeah. Yep.
Greatest game on the planet. It loves everybody. It's
That's
got no
right.
prejudices. It doesn't. If you're black, white, pink, purple, blue, you can be the mayor of New York who bowled at Maple Lanes.
Yes.
Mr. Bloomberg.
Right. That's right.
You can be flipping burgers at Mickey D. Bowling loves you.
Yep.
It's generational. I mean, it's all things good.
Yep. That's right. You're right, Don. You're right.
Right,
Don.
Mikey? Mikey knows.
Mikey Gio gave us the thumbs up from
Let
the
me tell you
production
about
room.
his father.
Oh,
his
the man.
Joey G.
The legend.
Joey G. bowled with me at 90 Point Lane.
Huh?
And Sunday morning, ironically.
The legend.
Sunday morning. Goldman
Joey
Gate.
G.
That far. That's what.
That's right. That's
So
right.
life
So we
is
got a
like-
comment from Rob Butler on our Facebook page thanking
Okay.
you for all your years of service.
There you go. Yep.
Service.
There you go.
What service?
It is service.
This
It
is
is service.
This is love. And thank you, Rob Butler. He's another good guy. He was on the board there for all this year, too.
Yeah, he was.
They both go to our high series and high scratch, high handicap series, high scratch series. One goes to Brandon Sack, scratch series 802.
I told Tony, one thing I want you to do,
829.
this one will always be.
That's right.
It will always be. It will always be. You'll always be on there.
Always, Donnie.
When you're ready to bowl, good luck.
Good luck, everybody. All right, the bowlers are getting ready to go here. It's tournament time, Don.
Oh, oh, my love. See, beautiful. I love this girl.
It's tournament time, Naz. We're ready to go. We are ready to go.
Good luck. I have you in the. I pulled your name, so good luck.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
win it all.
Yeah, and it's hard to see down there. Yeah, I know. All right.
Hey, Mike.
And the first ball is being rolled on lane one. I believe.
So we want to change
Yes,
the hour,
Robert.
but I didn't know how to do that.
Robert Jew.
Looks like you get to a 9 count.
Yep. It looks like a 9 count.
Jeff is taking his
There's
shot.
our friend Jeff Martin on lane 5.
Strike.
10 back to Jeff Martin. Yep.
Chris Fisher's up on 14.
Chris Fisher out of Majestic Lane. Woodbridge, too.
Yep.
Chris pushes 10 back. And we got a little bit of technical difficulty here on lanes 9 and 10.
Well, yeah. What's the delay? What
I
are we waiting
am not
for?
really sure what
They
the
don't have to
delay
wait for
is.
this to come out. It's a movie, so
Yes,
they don't have to wait for this to show. Hey, Tony, they don't have to wait for this to show up in a movie.
No,
so,
it's right,
That's right. It's right here.
Being brought to you live, Donnie. Being brought to you live.
Carolyn and Timmy are rolling their first balls.
Yep. Timmy
You know,
McCall.
Carolyn struck.
the two matches that everybody's looking for is Timmy versus Timmy, Timmy versus Sean,
Right.
Jeff versus Carolyn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what everybody's looking for. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to see, Don. I know that's Team McAuliffe's mom, Lori, with her shirt back there, is going to be torn if her two sons bowl against each other. She's going to be in a tough spot there. But she can't lose either way, because one of her boys is going to have to win that match if they do meet each other. So, but we got a couple of things to happen before that can take place. Timmy going for the 2-8, covers it up very nicely.
Inverts the spare there.
Yes. Carolyn going for the 7-pin there, Tone, right on 14.
Yes.
I can't see where it's shaded off there. The 7-pin, yep, thank you. Here's Nicky Tommaso, Mr. D, known in the bowling community. Right up second arrow, and Mr. D walks it right into the pocket. Good shot by Nicky Tommaso.
It was all right.
It was okay. It was
Nothing to write home about it. It was all right.
Got the job done.
Nicky, one in a row.
I'm done.
He's ready to go home now, folks. He threw one, he's leaving.
He's happy.
Got the first one out of the way. Now here's Dennis Brown getting up on lane 10. And you know what, Donnie? Ironically enough, I played golf with Dennis the other day.
First time bowler.
Yeah.
First time in the final, I should say.
Yeah. Yep.
A gentleman, a consummate gentleman.
Timmy left another double wood on his second shot.
Timmy left back-to-back 2-8s. Here's Dennis Brown's shot. He left the 7-pin. Little light, but he was able to chip the 5 out of there, and he's got 7-pin to shoot at. Should be able to convert the spare.
Chris Fisher has to shoot at
The baby split.
10.
Yep. And he's going for the baby split on 13. Chris, very, very smooth. Very good bowler.
Who do you have to watch today?
Who's that, man?
Brandon Sack.
Brandon Sack from
I'm
Kill
telling you,
Place.
his
Yep.
father's a hell of a teacher.
In the Hall of Fame.
Totally
Father's the Hall of
focused.
Famer, yep.
Every ball.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't go on the rampage. He's the winning 7.
That's right.
Comes the spade, keeps it going straight.
That's right.
Makes
Yep.
good first shots, and he's making those spares.
And he's a young guy. You can't beat youth.
Oh, he's
Donnie. Yep, you can't beat youth.
Oh, that's got to hurry.
Oh, Dennis missed the 7-pin. He's got to shake that off real quick. He finds himself down in a hole already now to Nicky T. But it looked like he just didn't give the ball enough room there, Tom. He didn't, point
He
into.
did not.
Yep. Speaking of legends, there's Vin Truselli walking behind us. That's a real
Right.
legend.
Growing up all those years ago, I had 3 idols, and Vince Truselli was one of them.
Yeah.
And Joey G, who I bowled with in the late great
Right.
bowler.
That's right.
Or should be.
That's right. 3 gentlemen.
Right, Mikey?
3 gentlemen right there.
Joey's.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dennis Smith on the board with the strike after missing that 7-pin.
Dennis Brown.
Dennis Brown.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
Mistake.
Listen, that's why we're here to pick each other up. So it's all good. But Dennis, yeah, he came back after that open and he threw a
I'm
strike.
good. As long as I'm sitting, I'm good.
You're good, Don. You're good. Jeff Martin, Tony opens up with a double.
Yeah.
Tim. Yeah. So Nick Handor just converted a spare down on lane 2.
All right, Nick DiTomaso
Nick
with a quick
Tommaso
double.
jumps out with a double. He's looking to lengthen his lead on Dennis here.
Carolyn is going for a double up on 14
Yes.
right now.
Carolyn's on lane 14. Looks like Richie, is that Richie Funk on 17, Tony, with the front four there?
17,
Yeah,
that is
that's Richie
correct.
Funk.
Richie
Yep.
Funk.
He's bowling against Billy
Billy Salvatore
Salvatore.
with 3 in a row after an open
After
frame
an
in the
open in the
first.
first, yep. So Richie trying to put the pedal to the metal on Billy.
Carolyn is shooting her 10 pin now.
Yep. Don't count Billy to crafty veteran out, though.
And
Oh, Carolyn flagged the 10 pin. She flagged it. All right, got to shake that off. Got to shake that off. Nick D opens up with a triple.
And Rich Funk goes high through the nose. It looks like he has
6-10.
6-10 up
Yep,
there.
6-10. Give Nick Handog another spare on lane 1, Tony.
Chris Fisher, you can't look Chris Fisher.
Chris Fisher.
Quality
very good.
bowler.
Tremendous.
Long time.
Yep, tremendous.
He knows
bowler.
how to win.
Yep. Tremendous ball. He just
Pounds
pushed
the pocket
10 back
right there.
Yep. Just pushed 10 back right there. Here goes Dennis. It'd be in his best interest to throw a double here because you don't want Nick to get too far ahead of him. Timmy
Timmy
McCall
with a
is
solid 9 pin on a very good shot.
Oh, Dennis just threw a good shot. Left the 10 pin. Good shot by Dennis. Looking
Mikey,
for-
thank you, Mikey.
Donnie giving our production team a big thank you here on the air. Mikey,
Not him. Mikey.
Forget Mikey.
His father, yeah.
To make a memory production.
Chris Fisher with the triple.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, no surprise there.
No. Carolyn's got to come back and throw 2 strikes of her own. Give Dennis the spare.
Yep.
Convert
Timmy made the spare also.
Timmy made
on
the spare.
that single pin spare.
Yeah, Timmy got wrapped on. He threw that ball very well. Left the
Yep.
9 pin. He threw it well. Miss Carolyn on lane 13 comes back with a strike. Like the true
all my
champions.
past champions here, huh?
There she is. Yes, we got all your past champions here, Don.
I'm over there too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're up on a plaque behind lanes 9 and 10. And you got them on the sheet right in front of you, Don. A lot of memories right there.
Boy, I can tell you stories about every one of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot.
Good
ring
shot
10
by
pin.
Dennis again. Ring
Yep.
10. Yep. Ring 10. There's Billy Sal going. Billy Salvatore.
7 pin.
7 pin for Billy.
Carolyn with a 7 pin. And
Yeah, Carolyn having
she's in must strike mode
Yeah,
now
she-
after this frame.
if she
after
could've-
this, she needs to start striking.
Yes.
Stringing them.
If she could have carried
She
that
can
strike,
get back in that match if
That-
she strikes 2 straight.
Yes.
strikes them.
that would have been huge if she carried it. She's got to convert her spare here, though. Dennis Brown going for the 10 pin. Give him the spare. Back-to-back 10 pin conversions for Dennis.
Carolyn converts the 7 pin nicely.
Carolyn makes the 7 pin. Billy converted his 7 pin tone.
Jeff Martin is up in lane, going in lane frame 4, working on a triple.
Yep. Yeah,
Got another one.
Yeah, he's coming at Timmy.
Rich Funk threw a split over there.
All right,
A
that's
bad split.
Yeah, it's
2-8-10. Not
Okay.
going to be easy to
Well,
convert.
he should get the wood because you don't want to give Billy
Yep.
Salvatore an
Yep.
opening. Nick D hung up on that ball a little bit.
Chris Fisher with another strike.
But he's really dangerous when he's locked in. Chris.
Yeah.
He's very dangerous.
Nick D
He knows
Tomaso.
how to win.
Nick left the 3-6 here.
All right, Rich Funk with an open frame in frame 6 over there.
Yep.
And he's trailing Billy Salvatore now.
Yep.
By about 8 pins or so. It's
Yeah.
close.
Billy is a seasoned veteran, crafty veteran, Tone, as we know.
No doubt about it.
So Richie can't, Richie's got to get back on
You know
the.
what else
Jeff
these
is
kids
going
did?
for 5 in a
These-
row, and
these
he's got
kids
it.
did for me this year.
What did they do then?
They took up a collection from
Yes.
the VA.
Yes. The 50-50.
Chris Fisher does not like that shot, and it's only a 9 pin.
All right.
Probably happy with that result.
But he's a good
25 to Jeff.
He's got to make him spare.
My good friend Naz here just informed me that Jeff Martin, who was bowling on the other side of the pillar, so I'm having a tough time seeing it, but he's got the front five.
He's got Timmy
He's
McCall.
bowling Timmy McAuliffe, and he's taking it to Timmy right now.
Rich Funk came back on a strike after that open frame. He's back with a strike after that open frame.
Yep.
Chris Fisher cleans up the 9 pin.
Yeah, he's going to stay clean, Chris. He's going to have no breaks.
You know what? We got it. Mike, did something
That's a
happen
good
with the
ball
score
by
here?
Nicky
Mike,
D.
did something happen with the score? They didn't give him his spare. Oh, he went on the wrong lane. Okay.
Oh, that's what happened.
Okay. That's almost like a mulligan in golf. It's, he kind of played a provisional from the tee box, man. Right, by going on the wrong lane.
Carolyn continues to be perfect on lane 13.
Yes, Carolyn.
She has to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, she's loving lane 13 right now.
Billy Salvatore's up on 17.
On lane 25 and
Strikes.
6.
Whoa.
Somebody, who was that on lane?
Nicky with a split on Timmy missed the 10.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's bowling Jason? Wait, Naz, I got it.
I told AJ to text me the winner of that match.
Who's Jason bowling again?
Thomas Hollywood Jr.
So Thomas Hollywood has the front 6.
Another guy you got.
Really? Wow.
Front
Yeah,
6.
for him too.
Yep.
He's tough.
Thomas has the front
He's a
6.
tough out.
Yep.
All right. Timmy is down a lot against Jeff Martin.
Yeah, Jeff Martin's throwing it good.
Yeah, an open frame to Nicky to Tommaso.
Yep.
Gives a little bit of some life to Dennis.
Yep.
Smith.
Yeah, wow.
Dennis Brown, sorry.
That's okay.
Keep calling him the
It's
wrong
an
name,
listen,
sorry.
that's two
Dennis
common
Brown,
names.
Smith,
Smith, Brown. Dennis Smith, Tony, is the Hall of Fame safety for the Denver Broncos from
correct.
back in the day. Dennis Smith, number 49, the hard hitter on the orange court
Yes, you're right about that.
Yep.
Dennis Brown is the bowler.
Yep.
John Elway's
That's right.
Tournament today.
That is right.
Chris Fisher is up on 13. Looks good, and another strike for him.
10 back for Chris.
He is up on Carolyn 40 pins.
Yeah, he's got a 40-pin lead.
With 2 frames to go.
It's almost a no contest over there.
Yeah.
Good shot by
Good
Dennis.
shot there.
Dennis needed that
Strike.
strike.
With Dennis.
Yep, he needed that strike to come back at Nick to keep this match close.
Rich Funk converted a spare, but he's down in his match against Billy Salvatore. He's got
Another
a double.
strike for Jeff Martin.
Wow. Jeff has front 6.
Jeff is pulling it very well. Very well. Yep. Jeff is throwing the ball very, very
Chris
well.
Fisher
Oh.
with a bad shot.
Yeah, Chris went right through he left the
We'd
one.
like to take that ball back.
Chris left the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. It's actually a convertible washout here that, he hits this a couple of ways. He could go between the 1 and the 6, or he could cross on the 1
If
pin.
he's smart, he would just get counted.
Yeah, he should, because he's got a big enough lead. Big double for Dennis
Carroll
Brown.
could strike out for 2 with 8.
Yep. Big double for Dennis Brown there, Tony.
Okay.
All right, Chris got the 2. All
I
right,
think
well,
Chris has some more over there, all right?
yeah.
He needs a mark in the 10th frame.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all he needs is a mark.
Carolyn has to start striking.
Yep.
We got a 2-8 for Jeff Martin there. That's the
Okay.
3rd time the 2-8 has been left in that match between Jeff and
Nicky
Timmy.
sending it a little out wider.
Yeah.
Came back and
Good
struck.
shot, though. He got the ball to finish and rolled up through the head pin. Pushed it 1-3 back. Good shot by Mr. D. Definitely.
Carolyn got to have it. Trips the 4 pin. Good job.
Her favorite lane, Tony,
Yep.
lane 13.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see how she does on 14.
Yeah, Carolyn's been having a little bit of trouble on lane 14, but I mean, not trouble where she's missed. She can't carry.
AJ said Tom just threw a split.
Okay.
Hollywood.
Carolyn's got to have this one, Tony.
She does not get it.
No, she tripped it. She tripped it. She tripped the 2-pin. She tripped the 2-pin, keeping herself alive in the match there. Big trip by Carolyn. Big trip. She rolled the 2-pin, stayed in the match.
Now let's see if she can take advantage of it. You got that one there.
If
Hey,
she
Vince.
doubles, she will force Chris Fisher to mark in the 10th frame.
Yes.
If she doubles.
Yep.
And there's
And she
one.
did. Carolyn, the true champ that she is.
It's not going down easy.
Nope.
She did double in the 10th.
Mr. D, covered for 2-4-5.
To the weight with the feather.
Hey, Mike, can I bother you to give us an update on lane 1 and 2? Oh, Naz has it here. Thank you, Naz.
Timmy McCall is a double.
You're off the hook, Mike, because you've done enough here today. And you still got some more work to do.
All right, good finish for Carolyn.
How we doing on
207.
1 So we got Robert Jew.
Just needs a mark, Chris.
Robert Jew is 177 through 8, or 160. Whoa, good catch, man. 167 through 8 to Nick Handog, who is 154 through 7 up on the spare. So it's a pretty
Billy
close
Salvatore won, Joe. He shot 234. He's
Billy
moving
Salvatore, the crafty
He is
veteran.
moving on. Oh, Dennis gave that a lot
Dennis,
of room
he
and
threw it
too fast.
Yeah, he threw it a little too much
Yeah,
speed.
and Timmy has a triple now to possibly be getting back into that match.
Yeah, well,
He still needs some company, Joe.
he missed the spare there in the 5th frame.
Chris Fisher.
There's your
will be
winner, Chris
moving on.
Fisher.
Chris Fisher put Carolyn down, but a very good 207 thrown by Carolyn. She threw the ball better.
100%.
better than
She works
207.
for that.
Yeah.
She works for it.
She couldn't carry, she had a little
Supposed to
carry.
keep the pressure on you all
Yep.
the time.
Carry problems early for Carolyn, and then she just threw the ball good, but she didn't get the results she wanted.
Cut Adam doing push-ups.
Oh, bad break for Dennis Brown right there.
So we have got on lane 1 and 2, Robert Jew is ahead of.
Kernan,
Well, no.
Kernan's son, right?
Nick Handel just threw a strike in the ninth to take the lead in that match.
Jeff came back with strike.
He threw 2 in the 10th, so now, yeah, Nick Handel is putting the pressure on Robert Jew. That's for sure. So Nick goes out the door for a possible 234 for Nick Handel. Robert Jew, the best he could do if he goes out is 217.
Chris Fisher wins by 4
So it looks
pins.
like Nick Handel is going to win that match on 1 and 2.
Nick Handler's going to win?
Going to win that match on 1 and 2.
All right.
Yep, big 10th frame. Here you go, Naz. Here you go, Naz.
That sounded like a strike.
Thank you, Naz. Close match there, Carolyn and Chris, 211 to 207.
Yep.
Carolyn, that 10 pin that she flagged, unfortunately, came
Jeff
back
is
to hurt
going
her.
on a 240 pace.
Yes. Nick DiTommaso giving the ball a little more room. Nick going a little deeper there. And it's been working for Mr. D.
Timmy can punch out for 235.
Yes, he can.
It's interesting.
Yes, he can. Jeff has to keep the pedal to the metal.
Jeff makes the spare.
Yeah, give Jeff the
Yeah,
spare.
Jeff just needs a mark in the 10th to move on.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, they don't be moving off.
Yes, he does.
And Timmy needs all the strikes. He needs
Yes.
4 in a row. from
Tim's
now
got to keep striking. Yep. Nick DiTommaso looking to take a commanding lead in this match with
on.
them.
Gave that ball some room. And not going to really
not
come
enough.
back, and he left himself a difficult
Bull
spare.
flattened out on him.
He's got the 278 looking at him right there.
That's the shot of the game right there. That's 278.
And on 21 and 2, Uncle Mike Lysenko is going at a 173 pace against Greg Matera, who's going at a 161 pace right now.
Well,
So
that's not a strike for Mike right there. That looks like that's an 8 count he just threw.
yeah, Mike is up in the 10th frame there. So it would be in his best interest to convert the spare. Let's see what Nick does. Good, very
cover by
nice,
Nick.
lead there.
Nice cover.
Very nice cover by Nick
Very
D,
nice cover.
making the
That's a big break.
278
Nicky needs a mark in the 10th frame to move
278.
on. He only needs a mark.
for Nick DiTommaso.
Dennis can punch out for 212.
Yes, he can. Greg Matera and Mike Lysenko in their match on 21 and 2, Tone.
Yeah. Timmy gets the strike. He still needs the second one to
Yes, he
force
does.
Jeff to mark in the 10th.
Yes, he does. Uncle Mike is getting up now.
I'm guessing Jason lost.
Yeah,
the
looks
Thomas
that way.
Hollywood Jr.
Billy Salvatore. Job well done, Billy.
There's another strike.
Strike for Dennis. So
Force him to show up.
Dennis
Never
is
know.
not going away
Never
quietly.
know.
He's not going away quietly. And it looks like Mike Lysenko has done. Tony, could you see what he has there?
Jason
On a little
lost, right?
delay here. Give Mike
Unreal.
Lysenko a 200.
What? No.
Mike Lysenko 200. If Greg Matera goes out the door, he beats Mike by 1 pin.
Really?
So, yeah. Although, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait.
They shook hands already.
We
I
got to
don't know
take the
about that.
handicap in here because Mike's getting 5 pins. So
I
didn't
think they
see-
shook hands already. I thought I saw a handshake.
Is that over? Yeah, possible. Because taking it off the phone, we're on a little delay. Dennis would have pitched it there.
Yeah, so
Dennis pitched it out a little bit
Nick
wide.
is going to face Jeff.
Nick
will
is
face
going to go
Jeff
on
in
to
the
bowl
next
Jeff.
round. Well, Timmy did what he had to do.
Yes, he did.
Force Jeff to show up. in the
Forcing
10th
Jeff to
frame.
show up. Timmy would like to have a couple of those 2-8s back that he converted.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the missed spare. Give Dennis the spare. So we're getting a more. Great job by Tim. Great job, Tim. 235 for Tim McAuliffe. And it may not be enough, folks. 235 may not be enough.
Yep, he needs help.
It's all about who you draw, Tony, in the first round.
Absolutely, no doubt.
You know, we've had a match here with Chris Fisher against Carroll.
Well, you know what? The hardest part of the game is doing what you know you have to do.
That's right, man.
You know, all the pressure builds up.
That's right. That's right.
It comes from within, and you put the pressure on yourself.
Yep.
If you need to strike, you need to mark. You start thinking.
13 and 14 is a tricky
Think
path.
distinct.
Not a high-scoring path, 13 and 14.
No, it's not. Traditionally, no. So Jeff Martin getting up on lane 5 with a chance to lock up his match.
Yep, looking to make the best shot of the match right here for him.
Yep. And there we go, lane 6, I'm sorry. And he got it.
He's
Jeff
moving
throws
on.
the strike and he's moving on. Jeff is moving on. Tim McCall goes down in defeat with a 235, which,
yep,
that's a tough pill to swallow. Yep, it is. And first time finalist Dennis Brown throwing a 190 with 2 opens, which is not terrible at all. Dennis held his own. And the final on the Tom Hollywood match, Thomas Hollywood takes down Jason Wisnovich, 243 to 207. Both of those guys bowling scratch. And Jeff Martin is going with one more to finish with a 258 with an strike.
Timmy's history.
Yeah, 235, Donnie. It's a tough way to lose. Yep. Tough way to lose. Thank you, Naz. But yeah, Tim, I think would like to have those 228s back. Yep. Early in the match, he was having a tough time finding a strike line, but Timmy, always a consummate professional, always a gentleman, even in defeat, first guy to shake your hand, and that's what makes Tim the Hall of Famer that he's going to be come May at the SRU-SBC dinner. There's a little plug for our friends at the SRU-SBC. Timmy will be getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, very well-deserved honor. Because I'll tell you what, folks, if you want your daughter, if you want to have your daughter bring home somebody to marry, you want it to be somebody like a Timmy McCullough. That's a true gentleman right there, folks. I'll tell you that. You welcome a young man like that into your family with open arms anytime. Anytime. We got a big crowd around the board here. Naz, great job with that board. I saw how hard Naz worked on that board when I got here with the ruler.
I can't even flip it. There's a lot happening here. There's a lot of action.
There's a lot of action around that board. This is like a Vegas sports book here around that board. Listen, Dennis, job well done. Job well done.
Dennis, I'll see you next year, Dennis.
190, not bad. You'll be back. You'll be back.
Like an Olsen train on a one-way track. He's got to travel and to travel. He'll be back.
Dennis will do.
13 first-time finalists.
Yes.
13.
Yep.
Hey, big man.
There he is, folks. Our guest for Monday night on Draft League Live, the one and only Red Baronello. Monday night.
Thank you. Caught me by surprise.
That's right. Naz and Country Pro Shop are happy to bestow
Get any checks in there?
They are happy to bestow that honor on you, Donnie.
I know who won without even looking at that thing. I know every match. So, moving on out of the first round, we have Nicholas Handog moving on.
Yep.
Jeff Martin is moving on.
Correct.
Nick DiTomaso. Chris Fisher won.
Correct.
Billy Salvatore is moving on.
Right.
Mike Vlasenko is moving on. Tom Hollywood Jr. is moving on. The only match I don't know about is Mike Vignola and Jose Martinez.
Yeah, I don't know who won that match either, but
Naz, who won the Mike Vignola Jose Fernandez?
They have it.
Jose Martinez matchup. The Jose Martinez Mike Vignola match. Do you know who won that?
What band were they on?
They were down at the end. That way. I want to say they were on 29-30 down there. 31-32 maybe. What's the furthest you went down? 31-32? What's the furthest you went down? Oh, 29-30.
They're not on. I don't know where they are.
No, we don't know who won that match.
The last pair is 29-30.
I know, but if they're not up here, they're not showing up here.
refreshing because nobody's bowling. It's in the middle of the game.
All right, Nicky is going up for his first
it'll,
shot, Joe, against Jeff.
Yes, he is.
Refreshing.
Yes, he is, Tom.
Who's he bowling? He's bowling Dennis Ray.
Jeff
Jeff
Sherray
Sherray.
on 13 and 14. Strike for Nick. Don't forget the handicap's going to come into play in
Yeah,
that
how many
match.
pins does Nick get? Nick gets 17 from Jeff? Okay.
Tony, we confirmed that Mike won, right? Placento.
Maybe, what is this, practice? I don't know, maybe this is practice.
Scores are going up over there.
Eric's coming around for
Yeah, but they're just practicing.
It's got to be.
It's gotta be.
Same way. Right, Mikey? Right? Ooh, real good. Real good. I still need you on the 28th, though, you know?
Finalists, once you lane assignments,
My
you can
third
confirm you get
induction.
2 balls on each lane. Practice.
Real good, you.
2 balls on each
Real
lane.
good.
Both finalists on each pit. At the completion of your 2 balls on each lane, you will leave the scores so you can start your competition.
Mike.
Yeah, that's Mike.
I like these. They keep my ears moving.
Yeah, if it was just time to feel a little better, right?
Did Mike win or Jose Martinez? I think it's Mike won. They're practicing between games?
Yeah, they're practicing. Yeah, they're practicing. Well, you got bowlers coming out of the bye, Tone, so they got to take a few minutes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And they're bowling on different lanes, so. But
That
yeah.
makes sense. Okay, this will be an interesting match. Adam against Chris Fisher.
Yeah, definitely. Should be a good match. There's only a few shots on each lane, Tone, and then they're going to get ready to go.
Yeah, Marco's bowling Nick Handog.
Yes, he is. Sean McCall is bowling Mike Vlasenko.
Yep, and Kelsey is bowling. I'm not sure who Kelsey's bowling.
Is she bowling
she's
Billy Salvador? Or Thomas Hollywood?
She's down
She's
on
bowling.
21 and 2. She's at.
She's bowling Mike Vlasenko, I believe.
No, Mike is bowling Sean, from what I can see there. Their names are up there. Look.
All right, then she's,
Mike is bowling Sean. Nick is bowling Marco.
No, Sean should be bowling the winner of the Rich Funk Billy Salvatore match.
Yeah, that's what the bracket I had, but when the bracket got laid out, I think they might have made a mistake
changed
on
it?
that.
Oh,
I think they
okay.
made a mistake.
All right.
Yep, I actually put mine away, Tone. I'm going to let the 2 eyes that God gave me see who's bowling against who here, because I'm not going to go.
It looks like Kelsey's,
Donnie, right,
looks
yep.
like Kelsey's bowling Billy.
Yeah, Kelsey's bowling Billy. Yep. Jeff Martin down on 1 and 2. Bowling against Brandon Sack. That's a good match.
matchup also.
That is a very good match. You got
Brandon Sack is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
2 of the young guns down there, Jeff Martin and Brandon Sack. Very good match right there. But we got some good matchups here in round 2 now.
Yep,
Also,
we do. Yes, we do.
Every
certainly
match
do.
is good.
Yes.
Because you never expect the unexpected.
that's right. Yep.
Every key, the deeper you get, the more consistent you have to be.
That's right. That's right.
Because the tougher the competition, otherwise it wouldn't be there.
That's right, Don.
Does Nicky's shot count? Is this legit? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we are good to go.
Okay.
Yep.
9 spare for Nicky to start.
Yep. And right here we got Chris Fisher on lane 9 starting the match. Strike for Chris. Big shot for Chris on lane 9. Opens up with the strike. Very smooth, Chris. Very, very smooth bowler. We had a good run of Chris Fisher on the Lamp View, our friend Joe Lamp on the Lamp View.
Yes,
at Majestic
we're familiar
Lanes.
with him.
Yes, so we've seen Chris a lot.
Adam strikes on his first
Strike
ball.
for Adam, yep. Yes, our friend Joe Lamparello, the one and only Joe Lamp and his Lamp View. We got to see a lot of Chris Fisher this year, and also Tommy Martino a lot this year too. Jeff Charest
strikes on his first
strike
shot.
on his first shot. No surprise there. Jeff is going to be a force to be reckoned with, as Donnie just mentioned. Our young friend Brandon Sack is going to be a force.
He's a hell of a nice kid.
Yeah,
What
great kid.
sweetheart,
Yep.
He really is.
Yep. Well, he
Just-
comes
just
from
like
good
the old
stock.
man.
He comes from good stock. Yep. Yep.
And
Brandon's
me
up
and
on
Bobby
lane
Sack
one.
go back to the junior leagues.
Oh, long
Way
ways.
back there.
Long
Back
ways.
at Knotty Pine,
Yeah. Yep. With my friend Tony Ciaffoletti. Also.
How is Tony? My
I spoke to
goodness,
Tony
my
the other day. He's
Jesus,
doing
son of a
good.
gun.
Yeah, he's doing well. Big shot for
That's what I
Adam.
love
man.
about this. All the old times. Oh, man.
Yeah. There's a name from the past you didn't think you were going to hear
And
today,
every
right?
name has a story with it.
Yeah,
Every
that's
single
right.
name. Well,
That's right.
666 names.
That's
I'm
right.
going to say 667 because 3 sixes is not good.
Yeah, we don't want the 3 6s. We're going to go with 667. You're right. You're right, Don.
All right, Jeff
They're
is
all
2
on there.
for
I'm so
2.
proud
Yeah,
of that.
they're all here. I'm holding them right in front of me here. All the names. Jeff Charest opens with a double, Don.
You cashed in my tournament. You somewhere along the line you made the
And
finals.
many moons ago.
Did
Probably
you
many
made the finals. I'm sure you
No,
did.
I never made the finals in
You
yours.
still could have cashed, though.
I think I did, but I never made the finals. A big shot for Chris Fisher here. This is a good match.
Tell
Both
you,
men.
He's going to be a very tough out.
Yes, these guys are throwing haymakers at
Mike
each other.
Lysenko with a double to start.
Yep.
And Sean struck on his first ball. So
Okay.
they're perfect over there.
Tony, the pins are dancing a little bit here,
They
Tony.
are. They're going to be dancing now in
Nice
this
one,
round.
Rob.
Nick DiTomaso on lane 14. Little bit, Nick
Yeah,
threw that
leaves the
ball a
10
little
pin.
slow, and he left the 10 pin. Big shot for Chris Fisher here.
Come on, Adam.
Adam brings a lot of energy and fire
Yes, he
to
does.
the game, and he's very passionate. and
Genuinely nice young
wears
man,
his heart
very,
on his
very nice
sleeve.
young
I
man.
love
Yes,
to
he
see
does.
the emotion that he shows.
10 back for Chris. Good shot by
Yep.
Chris Fisher.
Another strike for Sean.
Yep.
So Sean is perfect through 2.
Yep. So here's Adam up on lane 10, right in front of us. We got
That's
a
got to
ringside
stay on the
seat.
lane. That's not going to stay on.
Yeah, Nick flagged the 10 pin
Missed the
right
10
there.
pin.
Yep. Adam needs this one.
Oh, they could just flag the 10 pin over there on
Yeah.
13 and 14. You can't do that against Jeff.
Yeah, no, Nick just flagged one.
He'll jump
Yep.
right on you.
Yes. Good point, Donnie. It's tough to open up against anybody, but especially Jeff. Now Adam has to convert his 7 pin here.
Sean left, it looks like a.
You know,
It's like a
Nicky looks
2
like
pin
he's
on
throwing a
17.
tired ball.
What's going on over here? What's going on here? Seems like they're waiting for a ball. I can't. Oh, okay. Okay.
What's the delay over there, Joe?
Something with the, they didn't have the right names up on 5 and 6, but
Oh.
looks like it's been corrected now. That's our friend Marco Recchia from Gennaro's at Rab's Country
All right.
Lanes. Best pizza, best calzones, best Zaples you want.
Nicky gets the spare.
Give Nick D the spare. Adam converted his 7 pin, and now
Comes back with a strike.
next strike. Adam's not going to go away quietly at all in this
Nope.
match. So Chris Fisher knows he's got his work cut out for him.
He told me he's going to stay focused, Adam, and so far,
Wow, so far,
good.
so good, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see
Another
what,
strike
let's see
for
what happens
Jeff.
when the going gets tough in this match.
Strike for Jeff. Brandon Sack just converted a spare down on lane 1. Big shot here for Chris
Jeff is
Fisher.
off and running. He's got a triple.
Oh, yeah. Big shot for Chris right here.
It held. It was got a little in, but it
looked like
held.
yeah, he got that inside of his mark a little bit. It looked like, Tone, that you're 100% right there. I think when he put it down, he knew he got it in a little bit.
Kelsey opened in the first frame down there in her
Nick
match.
Handog going for his conversion on
makes the
5.
spare.
Give Nick the spare, converts the 2-5 on lane 5 against our friend Marco Recchia, who will now be getting up.
Another strike for Jeff.
Jeff, another strike. Jeff is going full throttle right now on lane 14. Big shot here for Chris Fisher. He leaked it a little. Oh, wow.
that's not
8-10
good.
for Chris. But actually, that was a light 8-10, Tony. He just
Yep,
didn't get the
yep,
mix there.
yep. It
Didn't
should have been a
get-
2-8-10.
Yes.
But the 2 fell.
The
Nick
2
with
fell.
a good shot, but leaves
4 pin, 8 pin,
8 pin.
8 pin for Nick.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see if Adam takes advantage of that.
Yeah, he's being his best interest to take advantage of it. Give Chris the 9 out.
Billy Salvatore with a 10 pin on his first ball.
Okay.
Ring 10.
Well, Billy's a spare master.
And he's got the early lead over there because Kelsey opened in the first frame.
Yes, he
so
does.
He's got the early lead.
Strike for Marco. Give Marco a double in his match against Nick Handog.
Sean with a strike.
Yep. Big shot for Adam here, Tony.
Yes.
And Donnie. Big shot for Adam right here. Try to get back in the match here. See if he comes back and throws a double after Chris is open.
Hold. Well,
Big
it
shot
held.
for Adam.
All right.
Big shot for Adam. 10 back
Handog
right
with
there.
a 10 pin.
Yep. 10 pin for Nick Handog. Marco opened up with a double on Nick. So Nick is going to want to start throwing some strikes over there.
Yep. Better shot with the 10 pin.
Nicky can't catch a break over there.
No, Nick D having a tough time carrying there, but he's got to convert his spares.
And 10 pin over there. That's the
Yep.
second 10 pin he's left. He flagged the first one.
Yep. All right, give Nick Handog the 10 pin.
Spares become so big in this one. It really
Very
does.
big.
It really does. It
Very
nullifies
big.
it. There goes your W just so it's right out
Yes.
the door.
Can't throw away any pins, Don.
Sean converts the 2-8.
Give Adam another strike, Tony.
Yep.
Strike for Adam on
He doesn't
9.
want to go quietly tonight.
No.
Good night.
No. It's going to be in Chris' best interest here to come back and throw a double at Adam. This match is far from
Nicky,
over.
shame on you. He just flagged another 10 pin.
Nicky flagged another 10. Yep. He's giving himself almost no chance right now
He's
against
hanging
Jeff.
himself, but Jeff
Yep.
is going to jump right on that.
Jeff is going to jump on it. Strike for Nick Handog on 5. Chris
He's actually
Fisher.
got some breathing room now, Jeff.
Nope.
Yes, he does.
Nope.
Chris left a 3-6-10 there. He got that ball in again.
8
Tony.
consecutive match play
Yep.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All-time record.
He's holding
Yes.
on to it and not letting it go.
That's for
among
sure.
other things.
Yep.
Mike Lysenko with a strike.
Yep.
A double for Mike.
There's Jeff. Pedal to the metal with Jeff. Yep. That's the word we use for Jeff, Tony, is driven. Jeff is driven.
Don't forget, we have one more presentation to make. We got to give away 2 bowling balls today.
Oh, that's right. The 2 bowling ball
We'll let
giveaway.
Eric do that.
That's right. Yeah, we'll let Eric take care of that, Don. We'll keep those young guys
They're
busy.
donated by Johnny Petraglia in Brunswick.
That's
Kelsey with a double.
Shout out
after
to you,
open
Johnny.
frame.
Shout out to you.
Shout
Came
out
back
to
with a
my
double.
You've done for me.
right. Shout out to my boyhood idol, Johnny Petraglia.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
My first professional autograph, Johnny Petraglia.
Get
Here's
Eric.
Jeff up on 13. Asking
That's
it to
right, you know
hold, and
Johnny,
it
yeah.
does.
Every year, here's two bowling balls for the tournament.
Yeah, Johnny's a gentleman. Chris Fisher.
He's in
needs
must
it.
strike mode now,
Yep.
Chris Fisher.
Yeah, Chris has to take it off the sheet now.
Mike converted his spare against Sean, so he's got a slight lead over Sean after 5 frames.
Yes, he does. Jeff Charest opened up with the front 6. No surprise there, folks.
You know what I say to that?
What's that?
Ho hum.
Yeah, ho-hum. That's like a walk in the park for Jeff, right? Front 6.
Said business as usual.
Yes, it is. Business as usual. Definitely.
All right, Nicky kicks the 10 pin out
Yeah, it
there.
could be a little too late for him, though,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, Nick is in desperation mode over there right now.
Hand dog with a double against Marco, who is perfect through 4.
All right, Adam would like to have this one, and
Good
he
bowler,
got it.
Mikey. Good
Big
bowler.
shot for Adam. Big
Did you
shot
get
for
paid yet?
Adam.
Eric. Don't forget to pay these good people. Eric will take care of you.
Yeah, Nick D struggling over there, Tone.
Yeah.
That lane 13.
He's
Yep.
in big trouble against Jeff.
Yep. Adam with a big shot here. He could really put the,
could-
Don't
put the
forget,
wood.
each lane is a little characteristically different than the previous set of lanes.
That's right. You're right, Don. Adam could really put the wood to him here. Oh,
Oh,
good
7
shot.
pin.
Here's the key shot. Can he cover the 7
Very
pin?
good shot.
Start thinking about it.
Left the 7 pin, but a good
now,
shot.
Now he has the thought process.
Yep. Our friend Marco Recchia on lane 5.
All right, Jeff is going to move on against Nicky.
Yep.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah, Nick just chopped the spare there, so Jeff is gonna advance into the next round as he pursues his
You know,
three-peat.
Tony, this is just a format for Jeff.
Give Adam the spare.
Nicky's a
Converts the
format.
7
Just got to
pin.
get through Nicky. Who's next?
Well, he'll get a tougher match. The next match, he'll have to face the winner of Brandon Sack and
Jeff Martin, right?
No, he'll bowl the winner of Adam and Chris.
Adam and
Jeff,
Chris,
next
okay.
match. I mean,
Yeah,
according to this, I don't know.
Yeah,
they changed it, so I don't know.
The bracket was a little askew. Another strike for Jeff.
Didn't like it, but it struck
Yeah,
anyway.
it's right. He tripped the 10 out late there.
Chris Fisher, must strike mode.
Yep, gotta have it,
Good one
Chris.
there.
Yep.
I think that was his best shot of the day
I
right
think so,
there.
Don. I think so.
He can punch out for 245, I believe.
Big shot here for Marco Recchia on lane 5. Hung on it a little bit.
Marco's got the front 6.
But he pushed it down there.
No, maybe not.
Pushed it
yes,
down
he
there.
does. Front
Yep.
6 for Marco.
Yep. Brandon Sack on lane 1 and 2 against Jeff Martin. Looks like a very close match over there.
Jeff has the front 8 now.
Yeah, 8 in a row for Jeff. Crazy 8s. Jeff has the number that you don't want in golf, Tony. 8. We call it a
Yeah.
snowman. You don't want that in
All
golf.
right, Chris Fisher is
Big strike for Chris
now
there.
putting the pressure on Adam.
Yep. He's not going away quietly.
I tell you, he's not going to go easy.
Yeah, not going away
Adam is
quietly.
on a 230.
He knows how to win.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He may need a double at some point to move on, Adam.
Adam better make a mark here because otherwise he's going to start feeling it.
Yeah, well, he's throwing the ball great, the young man. He really is throwing it great. He's throwing it a handful. I think Chris is replaying the 5th and 6th frame over in his head right now.
Yep.
2 shots he'd like to have back. Big shot for Adam.
Yep.
Throwing the ball great. He's throwing the ball like a seasoned veteran.
2 more
there,
in a
Vin.
row, and he moves on.
He's throwing it
And
like
he's
another
got
lefty.
He's got
I
his
know.
mentor back here, Vinny. Vinny.
What's that? Well, and you too. Joe, how can I leave you out? It's a parade of lefties back here. It's a parade of lefties back here.
Yeah, if Adam gets this strike, he wins.
Yes,
If he
Adam's
throws
throwing
the
the
strike,
ball
he wins.
very well. Adam's throwing the ball very, very well.
Jeff is up on lane 2.
Adam right now is very
What?
devil-may-care right now, Adam.
What
is.
happened?
He's in the final. That's all he wanted.
Okay, so there's no, you're just giving everybody the money back? Okay. Okay. Now I don't have a rooting interest, but that's probably better that way.
Big
For
shot
the
for
match.
Adam.
Wow.
Big shot for Adam. Big shot.
And yep, that's a winner. Winner.
That's a winner for Adam right there. He's going to advance to
Marco
the next
with
round.
another strike. He's at the front 7.
I got to tell you, Tom, Marco's been throwing the ball great.
Yeah, I have him winning this in one of my brackets.
He really has. Marco's been throwing the ball very, very well.
Another strike for Jeff, front
Yep.
9.
Like you said, another day at the office.
Another day at the office for Jeff, right? Hi, Mary.
All right, Sean put up a big double right there against Vlasenko.
Yes, he did.
That's a close match. But Sean actually has the lead down there now in that
Adam,
match.
very great game by Adam. He punches out this last one for 258.
Oh, boy, Adam.
Adam thanking Storm. Storm products, all Storm-related products for Adam. Giving Storm a shout-out.
Marco, does he have another one? Throwing at phase 3, and he's not going to get it.
Oh, that might have been a machine right there. The
Yeah.
machine might have hit that one. Jeff throws number 10 right there.
So you find the deeper into the competition, the greater it's going to get.
That's right, Don. The deeper they go, the tougher it's going to get is right, Don. Big shot by Adam. Great
He's
game.
carefree right now. He's
Great
carefree.
game. 258.
Got to bull Jeff. You got to keep
He's
the
also a
emotions
crowd
under control.
favorite.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
crowd favorite,
Be
Adam.
smart to keep the emotions under control.
Oh,
though.
definitely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Chris Fisher just threw a washout there, but the match is over, so Chris just finishing up.
Jeff going for the front 11.
Has
He's got
front
it.
11 for Jeff. Yep.
9 consecutive wins in match play competition.
Yeah, that's right. 9 in a row, Don.
Keeps adding to that record.
Yes, he does.
No
Yes, he does.
contest here, with all due respect to Nicky D.
No, of course. Of course. Well, Nick didn't help himself with
No
a
sin,
couple of
no
misses.
sin to Nicky. Losing
Right.
to him.
No shame in that. No shame in that.
Mike has to punch out. He got the first one in the 10th. He's going to need the next 2.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Don.
thank you. I appreciate that.
That should be enshrined
Do me a favor.
in the Smithsonian.
I heard they might.
Water or coffee or something?
I'm good, Frank. Thank
Are
you.
there any teardrops on us?
Yeah, we're gonna put this in the Smithsonian.
Yeah,
Jeff
that's,
shot
I think that's a
300.
good
Don't forget,
idea.
remind Erica those 2 bones.
300 for Jeff
300
Charest
for
right
Jeff
there.
Charest.
Remind Erica those 2
Congratulations.
bones.
A very ho-hum
He's got it.
300
I know
for
I'm in
Jeff
good
Charest.
hands. I know I'm in good hands. I know it.
They did it already.
So here's a guy.
Oh, did he really? I didn't see it.
In Jeff Charest, sat out the first round, had a bye, gets up, throws 300 like it's nobody's business. Donnie, that pad with those notes should be in the Smithsonian.
Well, Mike Vlasenko punched out.
What happened?
How many 300 games have been bowled in the finals over the
Looks
years?
like 213
This
to
will be the
218.
first
You
one.
see Jeff?
He only had 2 800s in
That's
43 years.
unbelievable. Now he's got a bowl out.
Wally
Adams
Camara
bowling good.
and Chip Monterano.
Oh, Chippy, wow.
This is the first 300. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Oh, all right.
But it's no
Sean
bits.
McCall.
Just another day at the office with him.
Yep. Sean McAuliffe here
That's what
on
you're getting?
18.
I'm just reminded, Joe, that Jeff shot a 300.
Right.
No surprise.
Right.
43 history. That's the first 300 in the finals.
Really?
First, think about that.
Wow.
16. It started with 16 balls. Now it's 24 times 43 years.
Wow. First one in the finals, Don.
Only had 2 800s.
Another history-making moment
There you go.
in the Staten Island Singles Classic.
And this for the Smithsonian.
And Donnie's pad, folks.
Who do I call?
We're going to put this in. I'm going to call my friends in Washington, D.C.
Call the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and we're going to put it in the Smithsonian, Don.
But it's hieroglyphics. My handwriting is
That's
hieroglyphics.
okay. We're going to put it right next to
That
the.
makes it so.
I'll tell you what we're
I'm
going
going
to
to
do.
put it on eBay.
Sean
Put it on
McAuliffe
eBay.
is moving on. He
Sean
defeated
McAuliffe
Mike
beats Mike
Vlasenko.
Vlasenko.
That would be a great match, too.
Yes.
Jeff and Sean.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Martin up on lane 2 right now in his match.
I don't know what pair they're going to be on. Good question.
Jeff just left a bucket there on lane 2.
Now, who's Jeff bowling?
Jeff Martin right now is bowling Brandon Sack. They're bowling on 1 and 2 right now.
No, Handog needed that strike.
Yeah, Nick
Didn't
Handog
get it,
needed that
'cause
strike. Yep.
He could have forced Marco to show up in the 10th.
Yeah, but
He needed
it looks
that
like
strike.
Marco's going to advance and win that match.
What? 54. I'm game. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Tell him, Ray.
Ray Lawson giving us good advice. We have a 50 and over tournament like this. And
Yes.
I would be all for it.
And maybe instead of sitting back here, we'll actually be down there bowling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That sounds good, Ray. That sounds good. Yeah.
What?
A tournament for us older guys.
We've had a lot of 50
All 50 numbers, but we need to start another one.
Murray, may he rest in peace,
Yes.
and stuff like that.
But
yeah.
we need to start another one. We need to
Yeah,
start
I'm
another one.
game for that.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know if I'm the guy to do it, but
No, we'll have to talk
I'll
about
be
it.
I'll be the catalyst and get it going.
We'll have to talk about it. Yeah. We'll get it done. We'll get it done.
How's the Jeff Brandon Sack match going?
That match right now, I can't tell you right now who's ahead there.
Yeah, Jeff just left
Who's
the.
winning over there?
Yeah, I can't see. I'm trying my best to see what the
Marco
score is
makes
there.
his spare.
Marco's going to advance
He's
into the
gonna
next round.
advance.
Yep.
He's in the 240s.
Eric, who's ahead in that match between Jeff and Brandon? Do you know? Because it's hard to see from here. Okay, let's see what he does with the spare. Give him the spare. Okay.
What's up, Greg?
Hey, Joe,
How you doing?
I'm going to give a shout out to somebody.
Hey, what's up, Greg? How you
I'm gonna
doing?
give-
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give a shout out to Bobby Garzone.
Bobby Garzone called me right before we went on the air.
Thank you, because he called me at my house before I left.
He
So I know
called
you're
me-
watching,
yes.
Robert Garzone.
He called
Robert
me.
Galzone.
Yes, that's
Seminole
right.
used to call him.
That's right. What do we got, Eric? Okay, so Brandon Sack, 136 in the 6th
Boy,
with a
you're doing
strike
a
in the
great job.
7th.
Okay.
And Jeff Martin looks like he is on a spare at 174, so Brandon's got his work cut out for him. Big shot there for Brandon. He needed it. He needed that strike, and he got it.
Who's
He's
going to
keeping
get the
himself
W
alive.
over there?
Yeah,
Who's going to get the W?
look, it's very, very close right now. It's very, very close. Jeff Martin has a slight lead. Brandon threw a big strike right there. If he throws another one,
Now he
Double,
puts the
right?
pressure back on Jeff now. But Jeff's been throwing the ball very well today. He really
oh
is.
yeah, both of those guys. That's a heavyweight bout right there. Oh yeah.
So I guess the Adam and Jeff match is going to be on 5 and 6. It looks like.
Marco Recchia advances into the next
it was
round.
a nice 257. game.
257. Marco's been throwing the ball great the last couple of weeks. Brandon Sack on lane 1.
I think he struck on that.
Big shot for
yeah.
Brandon right there. He puts himself right back in the match. Big shot. Jeff Martin is going to bowl his 9th and 10th and see what Brandon does in the 10th frame. We're doing the best we can there, Frank. I'll tell you what, this is cutting-edge stuff right here. But sometimes you got to trust the 2 eyeballs God gave you. There's no way around it. Big shot for Nick Handog there. In the 10th. Nick is going to finish up
237 with another
237 with another one. So Nick is going out with his head held high.
Jeff.
Very well. Very, very well.
Jeff Martin just struck, I believe.
Yes, he did.
No, 10 pin.
10 pin? 10 pin for Jeff on lane 2. Nick Handog, 237. Bowls a great game, goes down in defeat, much like Tim McCall of Tony on that same pair.
Just set another record, the first 300 in the singles. Congratulations,
Good job,
buddy.
Jeff.
Keep
Good
it
job,
going.
Jeff. Anthony Arias, 279. Wow.
What's your problem?
My problem? I have no problem.
You want to go? What do you
Now,
want?
who did he bowl, Tony?
Did he bowl Hollywood Jr.?
No. Tony,
Anthony Arias?
Frank, who did he bowl?
Martinez.
He bowled Martinez.
Oh, Martinez. Okay.
Okay, so Anthony took down Jose Martinez.
Yep.
Big game. Jeff converted his 10 pin. Jeff converted his 10 pin.
Thomas Jr. bowled 231. And Greg
Matera.
Threw it good, huh?
So
It happens. Single elimination, anything could happen. Good job, though.
So Tom Hollywood wins and advances. They're still bowling, Don. It's still close.
Who did Hollywood beat?
Greg Matera.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so Billy Salvatore with a 190 bowling against Kelsey Fisher. Kelsey really needs to mark. She's got to get up and mark.
That looks
win
like a
that match.
low-scoring match.
It is. But Kelsey has to mark to win her match. And it'd be in Jeff Martin's best interest to throw another strike. She gets 10 pins. So, yeah, that match is pretty much
So
over.
Jeff struck on his first ball in the 10th?
He did.
Okay.
Yes, he did. Big shot here for Jeff.
You tripped that 10
left
10
pin?
pin. 10 pin for Jeff on lane 1. 10 pin. So Brandon Sack is getting up in the 10th.
Jeff is in the 220s. Is that correct?
It looks like it, yeah. Yeah. All right, give Jeff the 10 pin conversion on 1.
You know, Joe, that was a very difficult spare to make, that 10 pin. All kinds of pressure on it.
Jeff shot 223.
Yes, it was, Donnie. So Kelsey Fisher advances against Billy Salvatore. Kelsey
Brandon
took down Billy Salvatore.
Brandon or Jeff?
Brandon, I'm not sure what Brandon has getting up in the 10th. Does he have a chance to win this match?
He has 198 right now, I believe.
So Brandon has a chance to win this match. Yes, he does. He's looking at 168 on a double in the 8th. Jeff finished with 223. Brandon goes out the door for 258.
Yeah.
So he's in control of his destiny here. Big shot for Brandon. He threw
That's a big
one.
hit right there.
That was huge.
Very
was
see how-
huge.
That's a winner. Yep.
See how calm he is?
Yes.
None of that youthful exuberance.
Yeah, no. Yep.
Matter of fact, you know.
Yep.
Got a great teacher in his father.
Oh, yeah.
Great
His father
teacher.
taught him well. So it looks like Brandon Sack is going to advance into the next round. Frank, here you go. Frank, here. Thank you. So it looks like Brandon Sack is going to take Jeff Martin down and advance into the next round. Another strike for Brandon. And I think I'm going to be taking my leave in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have to depart the studio in 10 minutes too.
Yeah.
I have dinner plans on Long Island tonight. So
I'll be over about 5 o'clock.
well, I won't be home. I'll be in Long Island.
That's why I'm going on. But what's for dinner?
I don't know. We got a bunch of people going out tonight. We're going to go have dinner. Some of my former coworkers and our wives out on the island, out on Long Island. I'm not looking forward to driving on the Bell Parkway tonight. I got to tell you that much. Traffic on Saturday night, always a tough thing, especially when the weather's nice. So I'm going to be turning the reins over in a few minutes to Frank Wilkinson and Naz Larson, who are going to jump in for me in about the next 10 minutes. And I'll be tuning in. I'll be on Facebook Live while I'm on my way out to the island, turning the audio up, listening to you guys and gals, and curious to see who's going to walk out of here with the title today.
So is Brandon bowling Marco now? Do we have the battle of the lefties?
It could be, Tone. I put my bracket sheet away. So Frank is so kind to hold it up in front of us.
Okay, so Brandon is bowling Marco.
We are going to have Marco Recchia against Brandon Sack in a battle of a young lefty against a crafty veteran.
Give me all later there.
Yes.
Give me all match.
And we got Jeff Charay bowling against Adam Abdel Aziz in another powerhouse match. We got Sean McAuliffe going up against Kelsey
Sean
Fisher.
and Kelsey, where?
And we have Anthony Arias against Tom Hollywood Jr. So we are down to our final four. So we are down to our final
Final 8 bowlers.
8 bowlers. So we're getting there, folks.
Yep. Final 8.
getting
The
there.
Elite 8. There they are.
Thank you, Frank.
Now, the money's going to take a nice jump, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be a good final. It's going to be a good final 8, Michael. Got some good talent out there. Good talent. As our friend in Carlito's Way, a favorite movie of Tony and mine, as our friend Laline Diesso said, she got a lot of talent.
Old school, baby.
A lot of talent, baby. Old school, baby. Carlito's Way, one of our favorites.
Oh, yeah.
So we are ready to go here. It looks like some of these guys and gals are raring to go. Two balls each, right? 2 practice balls each.
54. $55 and over? Yeah.
I'll be 55. I'm going to be 55, so we can do that. Yeah. I'll pass the word around, okay? How about that?
Battle of the lefties here, folks. Brandon and Marco right in front of us on 9 and 10.
Very nice bowling, young man.
Good job, Nick.
Good going, Nick.
Thanks for
Good job.
Thank you there, Michael. Nicky, good job, man. Not only is this the battle of the lefties on 9 and 10, it's the battle of the phase 3s. They're
Yes.
throwing the same exact
They
ball,
are,
both
Tony.
of them.
That's a good
Joe
call.
Bruno, they're both throwing phase 3s.
Yep.
In this
JB,
Elite 8 matchup on 9 and 10,
JB,
Marco
if-
Recchi and Brandon Sack.
if you're on your way home from the lacrosse match up in
Yep.
Connecticut, from your son Nick's match, you got 2 phase 3s, as Tony pointed out.
Well, that wasn't a phase 3 that he just threw in practice, but he did throw it against Jeff. So
Yes,
we'll
he
see
did.
what he decides to use.
He may go with a ball change.
He may
Yep.
try something else.
Yep.
Hollywood Jr. is bowling Anthony Arias.
Yes.
That should be a very good
Yeah,
match.
that should be a good match. Yep. Yep. Marco pulling the rug out on that 5-pin in practice. Want to save those for the game, Marco.
Okay. Left to right. Okay.
I'm out in 5. I'm out in 5 minutes. I gotta go. So I'm gonna turn it over, and as soon as the match starts, I'll give the headset over to Frankie or Naz. And I'll be thinking about you guys on my ride out to Long Island.
Yeah, right.
Meep, meep.
until
Meep,
I until I sit down and have a drink at the restaurant. Then all's forgotten. But
Well, you better bring 3 more drinks with you.
I bet- Well,
All right, Jeff is getting ready to
We are
throw
ready
his
to-
first shot
we are ready to start the
on
Elite
5
8.
and 6, it looks like.
Yep, we are ready to start the Elite 8.
Yeah, I don't know where the 4th one is. Way down. Yeah, that's the Sean McAuliffe Kelsey match, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so we're about to start the Elite 8 matchups. Jeff Charay is going to get up on lane 5 to start the match. Jeff bowled his first match on lanes 13 and 14 when he took down Nick DiTomaso. Moves over to his left. And opens up with a strike.
He hasn't missed yet.
Shocker. Jeff throws a strike on his first shot.
Tom Hollywood with a strike on his first shot.
Yep. Adam Abdelaziz wants to come back and answer Jeff right here, I would think. Adam leaves a 4-pin on his first shot.
That's good. He tripped that extra pin. He can't chop one
Surprised
pin.
at the reaction of that shot, Adam. He seemed surprised at how that ball reacted.
He actually had the 7-pin up there too, and he was able to trip it out.
Anthony Arias with a strike on his first shot.
Yep. So I'm going to get ready to depart the premises here, as much as it pains me to have to leave, but I do have to go. Give Adam the spare. So, okay, my friends. I'm going to wish everybody well the rest of the day. I'm going to turn it over to my friend Naz Larson, is going to jump in and sit in for me.
Marco just kicked out the 7-pin.
I am leaving, Naz, because I have to get on the Belt Parkway and drive to Long Island. So I am going to, thank you. I can't wait to get there because I'm going to need a drink when I get there, that's for sure. So everyone enjoy the rest of the coverage today. Good luck to all the bowlers. And I'm turning it over to Naz, and I'm sure at some point Frankie might come in later on too. Donnie's sticking around, as is the Hound Dog. The kennel door is closed. The Hound Dog's not going anywhere. So I'll see you guys and gals all on Monday night. Take care.
Brandon Sack with a beautiful shot for a strike.
This is bougie.
Maz, I want to thank you for today.
Oh. Donnie, I would like to thank you for your years.
You saw my list here, right? Top 250 winners of all time.
You know, it's so hard to
you're on here.
underestimate how much work and time and dedication goes into all of this. So, you know, Donnie, you are truly an original.
100%.
This is like my 5th son.
I don't doubt
It
it.
really is.
Well, your 5th son is still going to be here. You know, just consider that
And I'm feeling helpless because I'm.
Don't. They're still going to need you. They're still going to need you here. You know, even doing, you know, little.
Jeff with his first non-strike of the day.
Like this
a ring 10-pin.
Yeah, it was a ring and 10-pin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marco with another strike.
We got 4 very good matches, and the deeper you get into this competition, the more difficult it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because these are the elites now.
Right. And even, you know, even if it's maybe not the highest average bowlers, which looking around, it's pretty close.
But every one of them is focused. Very important.
Right. It's people that are really, you know, they're bowling well today. And that's what competition is about to me.
On a given day, anybody beats anybody. That's why they play the game.
That's why they play the games. And Donnie, it's nice to know that it looks like you've passed it on temporarily or partially into some really good hands.
Kids.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy with them.
Yep. Really
You know,
conscientious.
Eric did that summer thing, the tournaments. I heard nothing but good things about him.
Yep.
You know, and he loves the game. And I said, are you ready to do this for 35 years? He says, yeah. No hesitation, no reservation. I said, and Jared goes to Showplace, another good kid.
Yeah.
So that each house is represented for this thing. It's not country over Showplace. None of that bullshit.
No.
Wow.
We're
Don't
way
work that
past
way.
it. Yep.
And
Yep.
Mikey's a nice young man, too, who I didn't even know until this.
Yeah. And what's great is it's young people, and it's getting new, fresh blood into the involved.
13 first-time finalists. 13 of them.
That's
better than
awesome.
half the field. And half of those I don't even know. So what is that? That's another generation.
Yep.
But that's what we need.
Yeah, it's certainly what we need.
So this is an interesting matchup with Brandon and Marco, the 2 lefties.
Yeah.
And if you watch Brandon Satch, it's like watching his father from the right side, or from the left side.
He really
Totally
does.
focused. Every ball he throws, so
Yeah.
totally focused.
Focused but relaxed. You know, it's
But you know what?
Junior with
You
a
know this
strike.
better than us. You have to learn how to do that. You have to learn how to do that. It doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put pressure on yourself. That's the first bill shot Adam had made. It's the worst shot for the day for him. I want to see if he recovers from that.
Yeah, he doesn't have. It looks like his carry from the first round isn't carrying over to this round.
Oh, he got that. He needed that. That's a big strike right there.
tripped out that 8-pin very nicely.
There's Brandon's coach, his old man.
Double wood for Thomas over there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any argument that Adam had some adrenaline going that first match. I mean, he bowled really,
doubt
really
about
well,
it.
and you know, sometimes you worry as an athlete that you're gonna that you're just gonna bounce around emotionally, and you just want to kind of keep an even keel. And looking around this field, I mean, these guys all look really calm, just going about their business.
And is
He
Mike
spent
going
a
to
lot
be
of
good enough
energy.
to win?
Yeah.
That's
He
the
spent
other
a
part
lot
of the
of energy.
equation.
But Adam does have endless energy.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? He's very naive, too, if you know what I'm saying. He's
I
very
love
naive
the-
in terms of bowling because he's never been in this position before.
Yeah, sometimes that's a blessing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sometimes that's a blessing.
Do you realize what you just won? Do you realize that?
But I don't think that the pressure is any less for
I would
him,
agree with that. I
you
would
know?
wholeheartedly agree with that. Boy, Jeff is
Well,
certainly
Jeff,
locked
10
in. What a
pin.
surprise.
Pretty close match over there right now. Jeff has a slight lead.
I would say this match in front of us is pretty close too, Tony.
100% Naz. This is a heavyweight fight right here. Who's going to blink first? Wow, he is smooth. Man.
At the beginning.
Jeff could
Jeff just keeps on keeping on. He's not going to beat himself, that's for sure.
No, Jeff is a great spare shooter. That's what I think is under.
That's the key. I just threw a triple. I had an open.
Everybody
and
sees his
nullifies my
strikes, but
triple.
he's a great spare shooter.
Frankie and I were talking earlier about the number of lefties in the field, and in the beginning, in the starting field, there were 7 lefties, and right now there's 3 left. So, while it does look like the lefties have a pretty good line now, I mean they've been
That's
they've
equitable.
lost.
That's equitable. A little high, just a touch high. Marco and Adam are 2 guys that you kind of look past.
Thomas missed the
They
10.
don't have that reputation for them because they're unknown. And that's the guy you have to be careful of.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And a spare for Brandon. He covers that nicely.
Now, sometimes those 10 pins elude you in a close match, and it's so frustrating. You hope that Thomas doesn't look back at that and
Coulda, shoulda.
realize that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But he came back with a great shot. So that bodes well for him.
Marco is
Blind
red
in.
hot right now.
Yeah.
It's like he's on a man
really
on
well.
a mission.
Bowling really well.
Man on a mission.
Well, he's even been bowling good in league.
In the draft
Marco.
league, yeah, absolutely. Open frame there for Adam. That's going to be tough to overcome. Anthony Arias has a slight lead over Thomas Hollywood Jr.
And who is Kelsey bowling?
Kelsey's bowling Sean McAuliffe.
Oh, boy, that's... Oof. Good luck with that.
Oh, solid 9-pin for Jeff on a great shot.
Now it says evenly 8 counts on his spare shots.
Wow. Marco front 7.
I'm sorry, Donnie. What
I
was
said,
that?
does Jeff even leave 8 counts when he doesn't throw a strike? He throws 1 pin spare.
He leaves a lot of 9s.
In that pocket every time.
He definitely stays around the pocket and makes mostly good shots. I mean, you don't average 240 plus in a league missing the pocket and leaving 8 counts. So, yeah, he's mostly a striker 9 guy.
Makeable spares keep you in the game.
Yep.
I don't care who you're bowling.
Thomas. Double for Thomas.
That's Junior, Tommy Junior, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he doubled after he missed the 10 pin,
Yeah.
so he came back with a double, which was good.
Yeah, Marco's bowling like a man on a mission. He's very relaxed, keeping the ball in play. Jeff's up to his old tricks.
Yeah. Adam's got to start striking now and start striking him to have any chance.
There's another kid you can't look past, Tommy Jr. That kid knows how to win too.
Yep.
Trip it. Oh, look at that. He tripped it. Now he's got to come back with a good one after that.
It's tough to look up at the board and see 1-8 spare in the game and realize
Right?
and realize that you're behind the 8 ball. Can't miss. You can't miss. Oh boy.
That's a pull.
All right, he pulled it, but
Yep.
he.
Makeable spare.
Yep.
I says, you want to keep that first ball in play, leave makeable spares. Oh, Adam, shame on you. Damn it.
As hard as that first game out of the out of the chute is, second, when you bowl well, the first game, that second game is tough. It's tough. All right, Thomas looks like
Hey,
he's giving
Big
him.
Sal. Hi, buddy. How you doing, pal? Good to see you.
Thomas
How's
is
everything, all right?
giving him a run at that match.
Yep, Anthony
Vernon.
Arias, back-to-back 10 pins he left. So if Arias goes spare strike, Thomas will have to double to beat him. You got the spare. If he goes a strike here, Thomas will have to double in the 10th to
Tony,
beat him.
he's one of those unknown bowlers.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
It looks like
And I say that with all due respect.
it looks down on 25 and 26 that Sean is having a little struggle in his
Really?
match.
Yeah.
But
Kelsey's pretty good.
Yeah,
She's
she's
capable.
She's a tough competitor.
Yep.
She's a tough competitor, and but listen, we all know it's not how you start; it's how you finish. So those last 4 or 5 frames are going to make a difference.
That might be 224 for Anthony Arias. 224. Okay, so Thomas does not need to double,
It
but
is
he needs the first strike. You gotta have the first strike.
Here I am, come get me.
I don't think there was ever a doubt. Does not strike. Ugh.
Thomas
He left the 9 pin.
left
and
a
he
9
cursed.
pin. Yeah.
And, hard reaction there.
Yeah.
Brandon steps off. That sticks. That's bad break for Thomas. Horrible.
It's
Need a strike.
it's
Left the 9 pin.
so
right?
it's so tough. You think you throw a great
Right.
shot and you get a bad break, or emotionally, and it's it's
Oh,
all
it's
on
the
the
whole
line right
swing
on
and
that
emotion.
shot.
Absolutely right. And each shot's more difficult than the previous shot.
Yeah.
Brandon, totally focused, Brandon. Totally focused.
Focused and in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This game tightened right up.
278, he goes out.
Yeah, with a double, he will shut Marco out if he doubles.
And Thomas's match was 224 to 216.
Wow, that was tough for Thomas, huh?
Yeah, that was a tough match.
He lost Tommy Jr.?
Yep.
Who beat him?
Brandon, yes. Another
Anthony
strike.
Arias.
This kid is good, man. This kid, Brandon. Oh,
Yeah.
he's good.
Well, you could say he's got it in the blood.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Brandon's father.
Mikey.
He's got the sack
Yeah.
on one side,
His father right over there.
and then he's got the Giacolas on the other side. So, yeah.
Jeff is going to bowl Brandon. Yeah. Yep. Jeff's going to bowl Brandon. Yeah. So.
Oh. Ooh.
Actually, this
Well,
match is not over
It's
yet.
not over.
I put the horse before the carriage here.
I
My
just
fault.
did
My
a
fault.
little math.
Yeah, Marco doubles, he wins. Wow. Yeah, double at 9. Yep.
Okay.
The double at 9 gives him 2.
Well, a great game by Brandon.
No, he needs all 3.
266.
267 if he
And
punches out.
Marco
yeah.
has to punch
Yep,
out
needs all 3.
right now. And that's a story. Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
Wow. A buried 9-pin.
Terrible
That's-
break for Marco Recchia on lane 10. Pured the ball, pured the shot, and 9-pin stays
Yeah.
up.
You know, that's
So.
2 matches we've seen come
Yep.
down to the first
What a
shot in the
shame.
10th frame and leave a 9-pin. And listen, you do what you're supposed to do. You get up there, make a good shot, and sometimes things don't work out. So Marco's going to shoot 250 plus
And lose.
and lose.
Yeah, you're going to have Brandon against Jeff at one of the quarterfinal matchups, semifinal matchups.
And then there were 4.
You know, Anthony Arias is in one of the other semifinals. I just don't know whether he's bowling Sean or Kelsey.
Yeah, that match is still...
Great bowling, kid.
Great match
Great
here.
bowling.
Great match in front of us. Wow. Sean is struggling down there. I don't,
Yeah.
we don't have eyes on it to see what's going on, but it's yeah.
Sure, absolutely. I don't need these then, right?
So we're gonna get some on the lane reporting.
Check.
Tony's gonna go down and give us an update on what's happening on that last match down there.
Okay.
right now, it is Sean is down 10 pins in the 7th frame. Sean and Kelsey. Kelsey has 113 and Sean has 103. A little different than the scores we're seeing on this end. So Tony's going to check in and let us know. Give us a little update.
Kelsey's up by 10 pins.
Thank you.
She's bowling the 8th frame, and she's got us going for a 10 pin. And she makes the spare, so she converts the spare in the 8th frame. Sean is going up in the 8th on lane 26, off and open. Strike for Sean in the 8th frame. Sean is going up on 25 now, looking for a double.
Oh.
He goes high and leaves the 3-6-10. 3-6-10 for Sean on 25.
Sean's a great shot maker, so you wonder if
Sean opens in the 9th frame, misses the 3-6-10, so he's in big trouble now. Kelsey, I think she just needs a mark in the 9th and the 10th to win.
Yeah. I could care.
They left you all alone, Don.
10 pin for Kelsey.
Nazareth went to go update the bracket. I didn't want to get yelled at for putting my handwriting on it because it looks so beautiful.
This is hieroglyphics, Frankie. This is hieroglyphics.
Oh yes, yes.
But I understand it, so that's all that matters.
Nazareth hieroglyphics are so neat; they look great.
She must hate looking at this then.
Yeah.
This should go to the Smithsonian, I'm told. I should put this to the Smithsonian.
I told you. Then he's talking
She
about
missed the 10 pin.
Ooh.
Who missed the 10 pin?
I don't know how many pins Sean is giving her in this match.
10 pins, Tony. 10 pins. Oh.
10? 10?
Yes.
Wow, okay. That makes things interesting.
Oh, so we can hear Tony, but he can't hear us at the moment. His headset's here. So Tony is
Kelsey
behind
needs
the
a
lane.
mark in the 10th frame to
What's up,
advance.
Kelsey,
She just
the
needs a
other-
mark now.
Kelsey Fisher and Sean McAuliffe down to the 10th frame. We're getting the play-by-play from Tony, who's behind the lanes, but he cannot hear us.
She's getting ready to go up on 25, taking her time. South Fab, what's up?
I'm glad I'm young.
All
I
right,
got
how are you?
time.
Yes, on location.
So Kelsey's got
So far
141 in the
down there.
9th.
Can't see what's going on
Sean's
down
got a 131 in the 9th and 10th frame. Kelsey's up on lane 25.
She just needs a mark to move on. Yeah, that's what I mean. She just needs a mark. Oh, wow.
Washout.
Not good.
Looks like a big washout. That was a key shot, probably the key shot of the game right there.
1, 2, 3, 10, Donnie. 1, 2, 4,
Wow.
10.
It's going to get really interesting now. Yep. No, not even. Oh, yeah, he does. He needs a double. Sean will need to double if Kelsey does not convert this washout.
How you doing?
She
Life
does
is
not
good.
convert it,
I got no reason to
so she
complain.
shoots 149.
I'm here.
Sean needs
There's people a lot worse off than me.
double. Double and 9. He's giving her 10 pins. He's giving her 10 pins. Needs a double and 9, right?
Nazareth, 149 for Kelsey.
160, that'll be, yeah.
Sean's got a double here.
Double and 8. He needs a double and 8, Sean. Right, that would be a tie. Double and 9 to win. There's one. Got the first one.
See, now these are the matches. This is what you want. You want something exciting. I mean, this is a very low-scoring match.
Give it up, everybody.
But it's come down to the 10th frame. Sean needs double
Be a
and 9
161.
to win.
Possibly a 161. Here's Sean's second shot. Gotta have it. On. No, that's not gonna count. The machine hit it. That's it. That's it. The machine hit it. Yeah. Yeah. Sean acknowledges it right away. Yep. Wow. Kelsey wins.
Kelsey wins. Sean left I don't know what he left. So Anthony Arias will take on Kelsey Fisher in this match. She just prevailed. And Brandon Sachs versus Jeff Charest.
That was a crazy standing night.
Get on the horn here. Hey. Tony, go put the headset back on. So Tony right now is giving the play-by-play that he just watched. Everybody behind us.
So that was a crazy ending to the Sean McAuliffe, Kelsey,
Frazier. No, Fisher.
match. That was just unbelievable. Kelsey
One
needed
of
a
my
mark.
one of my
Sean
Maple
was giving
people.
her 10 pins, and what happened was Kelsey needed a mark in the 10th frame to advance. She left a washout, missed it, got 8 out of the washout. Sean needs to double and get 8 to win, or double and 9 to win. Double and 8 would have been a tie. Gets the first strike, goes light on the second strike, second ball. The pin stays up. I think it was the 5 pin. I'm not sure. It looked like it was down. It slid around. Then the machine knocked it down, and Sean rightfully right away acknowledged that the machine knocked it down. Obviously it did, and Kelsey is moving on.
So, Tony, you were giving us the play-by-play. You had the microphone. You couldn't hear us, but we could hear you. And just a game like that is exciting to watch.
Very exciting.
Even as low-scoring as it is, because it came down to the end like that.
Because it came down to the 10th frame. Both bowlers had opportunities to shut the other one out, and that's what made it so exciting.
So Naz, show off the bracket for here, and then Naz is gonna come back in. But you have Brandon Sack versus Jeff Charest. They're gonna line up on 17 and 18, I believe. Is that correct?
Good.
And
Even
Kelsey
better.
Fisher
13,
and
14.
Anthony Arias on 13 and 14. All right, we're almost we're down to 4.
And then there were 4.
And then there were 4. What after this? We'll have the finals. Jeff Charest
correct.
is headed to a potential 3-peat.
That is correct.
On
Yeah.
fire today.
Yeah.
And you guys are talking about Adam. Adam, in qualifying, bowled that 8-12 series right here on 9 and 10. He owns this pair. We might have to put a sign on this pair for Adam. For goodness.
And that's 10 match play victories for Jeff in a row. 10 consecutive match play winners.
Oh.
He had 2 years in a row. Was 8 there, now 2 more today, so 10 in a row. Each one adds to his record.
And so if I correct me, you guys mentioned this earlier. He's a 3-time champion already.
2-time champion. He's
He
got,
went
he's got 3
undefeated.
championships. He's talking about Rob Vinci in that
I'm
regard.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
He went undefeated in the Staten Island Masters also.
Yeah. This past
pretty impressive.
No surprise
Pretty
there.
impressive,
No
yep.
surprise there.
And no wonder him getting the nod into the Staten Island USBC Hall of
Well
Fame this year.
deserved.
All right, I'm going to pass it over to Naz. Naz, come back in the booth.
right. Well, this is going to be an exciting finish. Where are the? I should have looked at it when I had it. Where are the matches going?
17, 18, and 13 and 14.
Oh, okay. Good.
Arias and Kelsey on 13 and 14. Sheree on 17, 18 against Brandon. And we started with 7 lefties. We're down to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you're like marking a scorecard at a baseball game when you were just doing that.
Oh,
Doing the
really? I used to.
With the headset on, like Ethan Hernandez.
I actually used to do a scorecard when I used to go to the baseball game. That's I'm definitely was very nerdy.
I do it at every new stadium.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I'm trying to go to all of them.
When you're refreshing, you'll get the card.
And whenever we go to a new one, I'll try to do the
Very
scorecard.
proud of you guys.
That's awesome.
Mike,
It doesn't have to be a Met game either. We just go wherever.
very proud
Right,
of you
whatever.
guys.
Right,
Very
well,
proud of you
it's fine.
guys. You're good boys.
Sonny,
His-
don't get
his
choked
crew.
up again. They're
Eric's crew.
awesome.
Among other things. And they get along with one another. They
Yes,
don't
they
fight.
do.
And they talk about it. And they're spontaneous. Very important. They're spontaneous with their decisions. Because if you show weakness, they jump right on you. They really, we have to, there's a thought process, I got him. Always remember that.
Oh yeah, come on in, guys. Yeah, give that for them. This is for them, Donnie. Yeah. So tell us a little about what your first experience was like stepping up in. I don't want to call it the big leagues, but it's pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, it was it went pretty smooth actually. A lot of the bowlers were welcoming of it. We had a lot of information come in, pre-registrations come in, which helped us out a little bit.
Absolutely.
We didn't have one squad really where we had a failure to find a squad leader. You guys were great at the house. You know, getting everybody, everything financially set up. So it was great.
But let me,
Yeah.
what I liked when I recruited you
I
guys,
need that, Donnie.
him in particular,
Yeah.
because I heard nothing but good things about his summer tournaments over here.
Yeah.
Praise. And for guys that I don't really, the kind of complainers. And I said to him, I said, I want you to do this. Are you ready to do this for 35 years? Yeah. So the enthusiasm is bubbling over. I said,
Yeah.
and then you honestly, with all due respect, I love you. I didn't even know you.
Yeah.
And
He's
I heard good
lovable.
words about from Chico. Told me about you.
Yeah.
I spoke to Chico on the phone just yesterday or the day before.
Oh, great.
Garrett, I know because he's qualified in this. He's on the hit list, Garrett, ready for so. And Mikey, the same thing with this. And Mikey, I said to you, this, if you do this, you can't bowl in the tournament because it's a conflict of interest. He said, okay. So that's good. So I'm very happy with my decision. I know you guys are not going to disappoint me. I know that.
Yeah, we ran.
And it's a lot of
great
work,
event.
but you'll get to know the bowlers and you'll make changes as you progress because that's what you have to do. You have to make changes to be equal to everybody. So I'm very happy with you guys. I really am, and I applaud you. And you're gonna do good for this tournament.
We're honored to be a part of it.
It's breaking my heart, but what am I gonna do? I know it's time. I know it is.
Yeah, but you know what? This year you came down, you hung out, you were behind the desk, you were talking to people, sharing stories. I think that's what it's about.
And the part that I'm
We love to
missing
have
is
you
I
down
like
here.
to tell everybody nice bowl and blah 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 blah, but that's okay. I'm in where I want to be. And I say that all the time. I'm where I want to be. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm who I want to be with.
Yeah.
But the words are a little more difficult now than they were then.
Yeah.
But it's true, all true.
Donnie, how do you feel about your Maple Lane's Brooklyn lady right here, Kelsey, Final Four?
What happened?
Final Four, Kelsey, Brooklyn girl, huh?
I'm loving Kelsey. Well, she's one of the better bowlers at Maple. She's all things good. She's a beautiful lady. She's very courteous. She's very respectful. She's a hard worker. There's nothing bad there. She's a hell of a bowler.
Yeah, she is.
Hell of a bowler.
Hell of a ball. Took down Sean McAuliffe last round.
Yeah, that's not an easy. Oh,
And she beat she just beat
Yeah.
Sean, right? So she beat the
Yep.
brothers.
Yep. It's not
What
easy.
with the static?
Not easy.
it's got to be me. Something's.
The
Oh, okay.
mic, right? The microphone?
Okay. All right, guys. So heading into these last, I guess, semifinal matches.
Semifinals.
Here we go.
Any predictions
So, let me ask
with
him one
these
more
two
question.
matches? Oh, go ahead. You ask your question.
Mike, I got
Donnie.
one more question. And I know that I'm the director of this whole thing, but what's the payout look now for the top 4 spots?
Top 4 spots. So first place, $1,700.
1,700. Okay, and I didn't guarantee 2,000. We got very close to it.
We guarantee 1,000.
That's right.
1,000 for first. We made it 1,700. We're actually able to do 1,000 for second place.
There you go.
Yep.
There's your difference right there.
And then third and fourth place, 650 a bowler.
So how much? 50?
650 a bowler.
650. So there's another 1,300.
1,700 first place. Yeah.
I did try. I was close to it. And I'm going to tell you also, I have a list here of 250 bowlers, my top 250 bowlers in payout in this tournament. And it's one of the 665 people that bowled in it and got paid $235,000 over 40 years. Nobody else does that. Nobody.
Incredible. Incredible.
And I'm proud of that.
Nice. You should be, Donnie. That's.
And I think the Brandon Jeff match
Even
is
back to
getting
the
ready
days of Naughty
start.
Pine, we would get $20 bill for last place.
Yep.
Because that's what the entry fee was.
Yep.
Right, Mikey?
Those were the good old days, Donnie. Okay. So what do we think? We're going to make some predictions here in these last two matches, guys?
I'm going to go with Jeff because I think he's the best in this house and he's got the
Okay.
experience and he's bowling really well right now.
Yep. What about the other match?
I think Anthony Arias will prevail in that match against Kelsey.
All right.
And I think we'll have a very good final match with Jeff and Anthony.
Yeah, well, listen, maybe Kelsey will get her feet underneath her this match.
yeah.
I mean, she squeaked by that last one, so.
But I'd rather see Jeff and Brandon in the championship match.
Yeah,
Well, we're not
well,
going to see that,
know.
Donnie.
With all due respect to Kelsey, certainly. Oh, I thought she stole that strike. Did it go down?
That's just practice. Just practice.
Yes,
Oh,
it's just
practice,
practice.
okay.
Well, listen, it's hard to discount Jeff. I mean, Brandon is, they're both bowling phenomenally today.
Oh,
but
he's so focused, that kid. Let me tell you.
Jeff is a tough
It's hard
competitor.
to pick against Jeff in this house. It really is.
It's hard. You're right. It's hard to pick against him.
And especially, after his, latest successes and, winning the Masters. So he's got some immediate championships under his belt and, some really tough matches that he's won.
Yeah.
So, all right. Looks like our matches are getting underway. Let's see. Yeah. Go, girl.
That's right. Kelsey's first shot. Looks good. She strikes.
Yeah, there we go. Like I said, sometimes, you bounce back from a tough match when you kind of skated through it. It gives you a little bit more, confidence.
Till you get something going. Till you get that lucky strike, you come back with a good one, and you're on a
And
roll.
who knows? Maybe the pair was flaky. And, obviously Sean didn't bowl well either. And, something went on that pair. Maybe ghosts, spirits.
Oh, he almost another 7-10 for Anthony. He's had at least one already today. But the 7-pin fell.
I want to see how he handles this 10-pin, even though it's early in a match.
Brandon
I want to see if he
Schrupp.
covers
Yes.
his spare. Sometimes you don't want
That's
to
a good
bowl from
observation,
behind.
Donnie. You never know. The first frame, you'll see. And he got it.
Very big spare, because you don't want to bowl from behind. I threw one frame and I'm behind already. You don't want that attitude.
What's that? You gave me the $20 back, though. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. All right, cool. Well, I got rooting interest then.
Never hurts to have rooting interest.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay. But I'll be fair and impartial for the telecast.
That's
Great
a good
shot by
shot.
Anthony.
Good shot.
Oh, is okay. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was confused
do
earlier.
we have,
Okay.
oh, we can't have anybody that can ask
yeah.
him.
I don't think I would have
Someone-
won that anyway. I had Jason going
Maybe
far in every one.
somebody knows.
I had Brandon in the final actually in one of my brackets, but I had Brandon in the final in one of my brackets, but he,
Okay, so we have a comment by one of our viewers that Jeff is wearing his title-winning polo. So I don't know if anybody knows this.
well,
for
when he
a
won the
fact.
Masters.
Well, it's his.
Wearing the Masters.
What?
Masters, he was in his gray and purple.
Oh
He
yeah.
won the, he wore
okay.
the gray one. but he may have. Maybe it's his Staten Island Singles Classic title-winning shirt. We're doing some research, folks. We're going to find that out
Okay.
because these are the things we need to know. Lucky shirts.
The bowling community wants
The
to know.
bowling community wants to know.
Jeff has a quick double over there to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Ho hum.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we do have some info. Oh,
Come on,
and it
slide it
is
over.
his Staten Island
Oh, good
Singles
try. All
Classic. 2 years in a row, blue polo shirt.
We have photo evidence.
So he's superstitious, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I would say that's the least of what he is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure.
The bowls would and try to write on the recap.
Oh no, I know. He does it. Yeah.
I do the same can.
Yeah, he carried that strike.
You know, when you're winning, you get all the breaks, and you lose, you can't catch any.
Well, you know, it's funny. This morning we were having a really nice conversation about competitiveness and being like in a zone and doing so well. We were reflecting on Jason DeGrom's performance last night. So one of our viewers. Okay, Jason Pintus, thank you for pointing that out to us. The blue polo. And we're talking about how competitive people are and how they had said on the telecast last night that Jason DeGrom just doesn't want to win. He wants to embarrass you. And I sometimes get the same feeling about Jeff.
No doubt about it.
He's a very tough competitor, and he, you know, it's just not enough for him to just beat you.
Yeah.
And he really wants everybody to know it. And I think the higher the stakes are, you
No
know,
doubt
the
about it. He raises
more-
his game. No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Wow. You know, if they had a timeout in bowling, Kelsey would need to take that right now. 2 wide open splits. He just
Yep.
got a lucky strike there. Now he's freewheeling and devil may care, and Kelsey's got a thought process now.
All right.
Very important early in the game. Very, very important. Time for her to move. 2 balls come up high, two frames, 2 lanes.
That was a high shot.
And he almost,
fortunate to only leave
almost stripped the
pin
4
up
pin
there.
with it.
Could have been a 4-9. 9 fell.
You win and you get all the breaks. That's what happens. Now she's got to collect herself and go back to square
Brandon
one.
comes back with a strike. So he's got strike, spare, strike. Jeff has 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes matches like this will, you know, they turn on one frame, you know.
Absolutely,
She could,
absolutely.
You know, she could
It's also the
come-
mentality,
Yeah.
too, that goes with
Yeah.
that. Whew, now I can breathe again. I'm back in the game.
Right, right. And that's number 4 for Jeff.
Correct. 4 in a row, front 4 to start.
Jeff ho-hum charade. Ho-hum. And you know what's funny now is early on the fans are scattered all about, but now they're all consolidated to these 2 respective sets of lanes.
Yeah. Well, it's things are tightening up. Field is narrowed down to the top 4, so we've always, that's what, one of the things from the bowling center's point of view we always liked about this tournament is the people that come out to just watch.
Yeah.
So it's
And that catches a break of herself. She needed that big time.
Yep.
Now she needs to come back with a good strike.
Yeah.
Now, does she make an adjustment on the shot because it's a lucky strike, or she say where she is?
well,
Different lane, probably a little different pattern.
you know, it could be that she went through the nose twice, and she maybe over-adjusted a little bit on that shot and came up light. So maybe she makes this, you know, maybe she stays in the same spot.
Knowing it was a lucky strike, yeah.
Maybe lightens up her speed a little bit, or you know, makes a small adjustment on the lane, because it really didn't miss by much. And a lot of people tell you here a light shot You're much better carrying on a light shot here. Hasn't quite worked out that way for me.
Well, let's see if she can take advantage of that.
She likes it.
Oh, that's a great
Okay.
shot. That was great.
Now she has a pulse.
Two good shots for her.
I think that was a strike for Brandon. It was. He got a double, so he's trying to get back into that match.
Another good shot by Anthony.
Yep.
The handicap in that match on 13 and 14, Kelsey is getting, I believe, 10 pins.
I think it's 10 pins, yeah, because she was getting 10 from Sean.
Yeah.
So I was
So she's
assuming
getting
that's the
10,
same, yeah.
and Anthony is scratch.
Oh, 7 pin for Brandon.
Another good shot by Anthony.
He's not going to be denied. He keeps throwing up strikes.
Well, that's the way it should be in the last couple matches. You want, you
Absolutely.
know, you want to see people making.
The deeper it gets, the more competitive it becomes. And it should be that way. You have to earn it.
Covers the 7 pin.
Kelsey needs to continue her string of strikes. Because he's not helping her cause.
Oh.
She could have caught a break there, but
Yeah.
didn't.
A little bit of a weak 10.
Yeah.
A little bit of a weak 10. It's a good shot, though. There goes Jeff. Oh,
10 pin.
10 pin for Jeff.
Yep.
All right, conversion.
Covers the 10.
Good, big spare.
You know, it's funny to watch this and think of how far things have come.
Wow,
And
Jeff missed the 10 pin. Very unusual.
Wow. He has a pulse, huh?
Missed it to the left.
He is alive.
human.
Well,
He's
that-
not a robot. He's not a robot.
He's up by about 40 pins, even with 20 pins with that open.
It's great to see more women participating in the tournament too. And you know, years
Oh,
ago, it was, you know, it was a rarity to see the women in the finals.
Good
Nice
shot right there.
Kelsey. She's got a good line on that lane.
Yeah, she's
gonna need
definitely
some
locked
help.
in on
She's
that
gonna
lane, no
need
question.
some help from Anthony to get back in this match.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, she definitely is.
7 pin for Jeff on 17.
It's funny, we mentioned before about adrenaline and emotion and the
Yeah.
up and down of the emotion during a match. And Jeff doesn't really have a down. He's just
No, he doesn't.
always high intensity on every shot.
Well, he said just another day at the office. Those are his words.
Well, he's really comfortable here, and
Oh, absolutely.
he performs well here. Yeah, he you know, he feels like this is his house. Yep, Anthony is no help.
Anthony does not want to leave 13 and 14, I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Brandon making a ball change, too, in that match. He's switching balls right now.
Does he still have a pulse, Brandon?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
absolutely has. He's only
he's-
down 20 pins. He's down 20 pins.
Dear old dad probably told him that.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, he carried that shot.
Yeah, he struck.
Yep.
Kelsey has some work to do here.
Yeah, she's in mush
She's got to
strike
get
mode.
going right
Yeah.
now. She's got to get going.
Let's see if she makes the adjustment on that lane to go flush.
Nah,
No,
she's not going to win that match, unfortunately.
that's a demise, lane 14.
And she covers the spare. She had a great performance today. She bowled really well.
Really well. Yep.
Listen, she beat Sean, and whether it was 140 to 150.
Yeah, that's a mush
Doesn't
strike
make
for
it-
Brandon. I think he's in mush strike mode now. Even though Jeff came off 2 frames with an open and a spare, I think Brandon needs his strikes. And now it's a toss-up, that match again.
Again, flush on that
She
lane.
likes the left lane.
Yeah, and she just said pretty much
Yep.
the same thing.
Yeah, but she's got to finish on 14. It's a real liability for her on 14.
Jeff strikes, comes back with a strike. Yep.
Oh,
This kid is good, Anthony. Anthony's good. Good bowler.
and that match is over. It was actually.
Yeah.
I know.
What's that? Yeah.
So Gake Bowling, Kelsey, and we hope we see you back next year again in the final.
Yeah, hopefully she'll come back. Jeff with a ring 10 pin. He could come back to hurt him. We'll see.
That if anything comes back to hurt him, it's going to be that open.
Yes. Yes. For sure.
That's going to be the kicker. No. I'm sure he'll convert this. What's going on? No. Anthony's finishing up. He could go out for a 248.
Jeff missed the 10 pin.
Did he really?
Wow. Yep. He missed one to the left and Melanie missed
Wow.
in the gutter. So I guess he overcompensated for when he missed it earlier.
Wow.
Brandon's got to take advantage of it.
That certainly changes things, doesn't it? Nice.
225 out for Jeff, right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we'll see what Brandon does on this shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, this game is over here with Kelsey.
It's a big shot. He buried it.
248 for Anthony Arias. Strong game.
Oh, that's a great showing for Kelsey. She bowled great.
She did. Very respectable showing.
And as I guess there's a certain amount of mental fatigue at this point, Naz, no?
Well, and it's, I think, yeah, it's the, you know.
And it's a repetitive, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. And it's changing pairs.
Goddamn 7-pin
and-
again, you know, that type stuff.
Right. Getting lined up after every game.
Brandon against Anthony Arias for the final match.
Well,
Nice bowling, Kelsey.
so much for those predictions.
Very nice.
I wonder what will happen to the blue polo after today. Wow. Well, looks like Brandon made a good decision with that ball change.
Yep.
He's really lined in after that, and stop fighting the lanes a little bit. Yep, Jeff left another 10 pin in the 10th frame after a strike.
Wow.
Is Brandon up in that game?
Brandon won.
He's up?
Brandon beat him, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Mikey. I
Frankie.
want to interview these two bowlers before they start. Wow.
I lost the feed. Can you get it back up for me?
Wow.
No, it wasn't on. I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, that's your page. Oh.
What'll happen is after, is it what you look for?
Yeah. No, I want to see the way you had it before for me. Oh, Facebook. All right, let me get it. Oh, that was just the Rabs page, right? Oh, gotcha. Thanks.
Little technical
Yeah.
help.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm back. All right.
Okay, that match ended up 248 for Brandon and 215 for Jeff. So much for the predictions. But listen, and that's why, Donnie, you said before, that's why they play the game.
That's why they play the game.
Because anything...
so law of average, you can't win them all.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Close.
You can't. You can try.
Yeah, I gotta. My goddamn feet are asleep. I gotta. Wow.
Stand up for a couple minutes.
I want to go interview these two guys.
Okay, all right. No rush. Take care.
Ooh, wow. Ball change in the 7th frame. Just very impressive.
Yeah, that's why I said just stand up for a minute. Oh. All right, so it's going to be a minute or two.
Come this way.
Yeah, Donnie, come this way, babe.
Let me out.
Donnie's going to go do a little interview, on-lane interview with our... he's going to go down and talk to them. See,
I'll jump in here.
to ice, he's going to go ice the players.
Check, check.
Can you pass me the laptop, please? Tony,
Yes, sir.
this is it.
This is it.
For all
This is it.
the Shkarols.
Yep.
Hey, Eric. How much is the top prize? 1,700.
1,700.
All right. So, 1,700 top prize. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
A good year. We're down to
Two finalists deserve to be here. Congratulations to both of them. They bowled very well, as did Jeff and Kelsey.
So the finals are set. We have Anthony Arias and Brandon Sack.
Yes.
I don't have to watch the scores.
Jeff put on a good show today.
He did.
He,
As
listen,
always.
Yes,
he always
did.
does.
He always does.
Like I said, he's a tough competitor, and he certainly leaves it on the lanes, as they say.
He does. So
He doesn't keep anything in the bag.
Hopefully he doesn't take out his frustrations on me Monday night in the draft league.
Let's hope not. But yes, I don't want to
But
be
I'm sure he will.
yeah, I don't want to be the next guy to bowl against him.
At least I don't have to write the names on the sheet this week.
Yeah.
so Donnie is he gonna do online
He's-
interviews before we start the match?
That's what he said.
Okay. So Donnie's getting set. He's gonna go down to the lanes to interview our two finalists.
He got a little delayed.
He's talking to his girl Kelsey.
Yeah.
They got two balls on each lane, but somebody should tell them to hold
Yeah.
up if that's the case.
Gio.
Unless they're gonna start for score. It looks like they're gonna go.
No, they're not going.
No,
to.
they're not.
No.
That- I don't think so.
The Lefty G Cup is
I
down
like
in the
that
lanes.
trophy. That's a nice looking trophy.
They don't mess around.
They don't mess
I do
Country
like it.
Awards.
I like it.
Ray and Liz certainly do not mess around, but that cup named for Lefty G. I don't want to assume that Donnie talked about Lefty G today.
Lefty Guerrero, yes.
He did.
A big piece of this event for a long time.
Absolutely.
Side by side, Donnie.
Absolutely.
And Donnie felt it was important to keep his memory alive by naming the trophy after him.
Donnie's a sentimental guy.
Yeah.
He certainly is.
He says he doesn't get
Emotional?
sentimental or emotional, but
He doesn't?
He said that before.
I know he did it. It's not the first time we've seen him break down or get. This is certainly different. This is.
Yeah, it means a lot to him. And
it does.
Think about anything you do. I mean, 40 plus years of this tournament.
One question for each one of you. Mikey, we okay right here, Mikey?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Have him turn
Okay,
around.
first of all, gentlemen, I want to congratulate both of you for making the finals, the championship game. Both first-time finalists. The Brandon Sack and the zero dad is my dear friend, Bobby Sack is over there. And Mr. Arenas, I'm hoping I'm saying that right.
Arias.
First-time finalist. So what must you do today to beat Brandon? Right-handed bowler, left-handed bowler?
Just try to throw more strikes than he does.
There it
Brandon, the
is.
same question to you.
One shot at a time, that's it.
One ball at a time.
Good
and
answer.
See how the chips fall. And the winner is going to get a cup. And Eric doesn't know, but Eric's going to present the cup to the winner. So I wish both of you the very best of luck. And great bowling this far. Keep it going. And remember to lose with dignity. Okay, no yelling, no screaming. I want a good championship
like
match.
he's
You
the-
both know what you have to do to
like
win.
a wrestling
So one
or a
guy's going to
boxing
win,
match.
one guy's going to lose it. And I also want to give a round of applause to my new people, Eric and
Mike,
Garrett
Michael.
Gersh and Mikey. Round of
Yep.
applause. They're going to be doing
Yeah,
this
they
from
did
here
great
on
job.
out. Good luck, guys.
Seasoned veteran to the broadcasting team, Donnie Walters. I did want to ask Donnie when he comes back up here, how many broadcasts has he done?
Way more than us, Frank.
Oh no! Well, no, we might have actually surpassed him. We were at 140 something
I know,
just
but,
daily.
I mean,
but
he
he's
didn't
been doing it
just
for
do bowl.
40 years.
Correct. So,
So
I
the
mean,
Staten Island Bowling Club, the Staten Island Singles Classic, the Staten Island Bowling Club. How many stops were there at each year?
and I think he was doing some wrestling in there too. I'm not gonna lie.
If
All right.
Joey G is still watching, Joey
Anthony
G,
is starting the match on lane 9.
I bet you Joey G knows. Joey G making memories. He's been there every step of the way.
Every step.
That's it.
Comes in light, leaves the bucket.
So
Tony-
now what's going to be interesting to watch is because when they move across pairs, they might be moving to pairs that have had less play on them than others.
That's a good point, Naz. 100%.
So the pair, that they came off looked like it was, they could get the ball to move at the end, but this pair looks like maybe it's a little bit tighter.
Well, yes,
At
and
least
this,
for Anthony.
this pair was used the least today, which was by design.
Right,
for
because
the
we
finals.
knew it. Right.
Yep. Donnie's coming back in the studio, so now you can ask him that question.
You got to give up your seat again, Frank.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm like the in the middle entertainment.
Frankie's the.
Hey Donnie, I did have a question. I wanted to know how many broadcasts have you done during your career?
On live ones?
Well, in general.
I lost count.
Strike for Brandon on his first ball.
Brandon, I think, is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Naz.
Only because I think he's been he's had a consistent play on the left side.
Yep.
So I just think it's going to be easier for him. I see he went back to the other ball. Is that
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. He knows his equipment. That's for sure.
either that or his dad is giving him good advice?
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to hold, but it did.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the difference on the that play on the left
Both
side.
bowls are scratch, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they both a scratch.
One from the right side, one from the left side. Both first-time finalists.
We're looking at $1,700 for first and $1,000 for second. A big difference in the two bowlers.
A little bit of a weak 10 pin for Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call any more 10 pins because I already jinxed Jeff once.
I just want both people to have a good game.
Yeah, that's what we want. You know, both. You know, you want to beat. If you're going to win, I want you to beat my best.
Absolutely,
Beat my
absolutely. And I don't want you to lose. I want you to be beaten. I don't want you to throw in the towel and quit.
No, I don't think there's any quitting either of these two guys.
Well, we got to have a left and a right. That's important. That tells you the conditions are equal from both sides.
Better shot, much better shot there.
Yep.
You know, he's been coming up high all day on the ball, and he's been carrying.
He's much further in on the lane than Brandon is, so you know it's going to be tougher for him to carry from that angle.
But he is so focused, Brandon.
Yeah.
So focused. Every ball he throws.
Great shot by Brandon. So what do we think, guys? Predictions?
Well, you have to give the edge to Brandon, I believe.
At this point,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I would think so. I would agree with that.
Yeah, you think?
Now, neither bowler has bowled on a set of lanes either.
No.
So there's no edge there. And they both have the same philosophy from this morning. They just want to keep the first ball in play, leave makeable spares. Two very competitive young people.
Yeah.
Looks like he lost that ball just a little bit.
Yeah, at the bottom of the
Yeah,
swing, right?
yeah.
Yep, but listen, he's got a little room, so.
Dropped it a little short, but he got the results he was looking for. Eric.
Oh, Anthony got that. Uh-oh.
No,
I don't
he
know if that
carried
was
it.
by design, but
Doesn't
that,
look like he liked it too much.
that was definitely right of where he's been playing. But it was a solid shot. And sometimes you make a mistake like that, and you learn something from it. So.
Right now, Brandon has a 21-pin lead after 4 frames. Good shot, good
Yep.
shot, good shot.
All right.
What they don't want to do is beat themselves. They don't want to. They want to keep every ball in play, like they said, leave the makeable spare. I think we're in for a good championship game here, Naz.
I think we are. I think it already is.
Yeah, I think Brandon's going to have to keep striking if he wants to take home this title.
Yeah, but
I
you're
don't
right,
think
Tony,
Anthony's
but
going to go away.
you can't think of that. You just got to keep throwing the ball. Because putting it in the pocket doesn't guarantee a strike. It just increases the odds.
He likes it. No, maybe not. Came up a little light.
Tough spare, double wood. I was always told when you leave a double wood, shoot for the back pin.
Did you ever chop the back pin out shooting?
Sometimes you can't figure it out. But it's a difficult spare for anybody.
Yeah.
In any situation, it really is.
Yeah, you add a pressure of a tournament title in there. I think it's definitely.
Covers it nicely.
Yeah.
Good cover. It keeps him in the game.
Not bad. 54.
Yeah, you got all of that one.
Yeah.
Puts
High
it
flush
back
right
up where it
there.
left off.
Oh, yeah, nice shot. Nice shot, Anthony.
Well, this is
Whoever wins
quite
this
the heavyweight
going to
fight
have to
right
earn
now.
it, that's for sure. There's no gimmies out there right
Great
now.
match with 4 frames to go.
And how quick this game is going because it's all strikes on the board.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he punched out that 10 pin.
All right.
Punched out that 10 pin.
5 in a row for Anthony.
Seems like he read those lanes really well after those first 2 frames.
Yeah, he made the adjustment.
Yeah. Let's see if Brandon can answer.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, you've been up there bowling in a title match yourself. What is going through their heads right now?
Oh, just making the best shots they possibly can make, one at a time. Trying to put some pressure on their opponents, and hoping their opponent falters at some point.
Yeah.
And knowing he has to come from behind.
Yeah,
It's
a little
puts
help never hurts.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
never
puts a lot of pressure on him knowing he's got to
Never
come
hurts.
from behind to win. It's a good shot he made. He just didn't carry. Now he starts thinking now. Now he starts thinking, I'm behind. I got to keep making good shots. I don't want to fall further behind.
I'm always fascinated by bowlers, like their pre-shot routines. I always watch, some
Yeah.
people just pick up the ball and go. Brandon seems to be pretty methodical.
Can't trip a 7-pin. I'm not. Should he make an
he's in
adjustment
trouble
now, or
now.
should he stay where he's at?
Say that again, I'm
Should
sorry?
he make an adjustment on that 7-pin, or should he stay where he's at? And is it too late to do that?
Well, it's never too late, but they're
Put the ball in the pocket, don't guarantee a strike, it just
this
increases
is
the
true,
odds.
Donnie. This is true. If you're leaving half tens, you really kind of have to make some half sevens
you
or
got to
tens.
get the ball to face up a little
Yeah,
more. Get
right.
a little more of the head pin.
Right.
To try to kick that 7-pin out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if they were blowout corner pins, really, what are you going to do? But And again, they're bowling on this pair that's been used the least all day, so it's probably maybe transitioning a little bit as they're bowling on it too.
Oh, all right.
Well, the game tightens right back up.
Yeah, it's about a 10-pin
10
match.
pins, yeah.
Give or take.
This 10 pin, this cover is very, very big to him right now. Very large.
Nice spare. Yeah, 11 pins.
Plenty of game left for 11 pins.
Like we said before, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish, and that's exactly going to decide the...
If Anthony strikes on this ball, he can't be shut out.
Right.
And he's got
there
it.
You go. Sometimes it's those... And that is a great point, Anthony. Sometimes it's those shots that seemingly are not a huge shot, but that's a big shot to make.
Absolutely.
To prevent somebody from shutting you out. That's big.
So no matter what Brandon does, Anthony will have the opportunity to win the title on his own in the 10th frame. I think that's what every bowler wants.
Yeah,
That could also be a liability, too.
Yeah, it could be.
That's up to the individual. So that's just strike out the door and you don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah. Another ball change.
He
My God.
changed the ball. Actually, I thought that ball turned up nicer for him than the others, but maybe a little too much on that shot.
All right. If he strikes out, he'll force Anthony to show up in the 10th. He can punch out for 236, and Anthony's at a 238 pace, so it's not over yet.
Nope.
Well, the fat lady's not singing.
Nope. He's got a double though. He definitely needs 2 strikes in the 10th.
And again, he's again, like you noticed, he switched back to the ball he used at the end of his previous match.
Yeah.
We'll see if that works for him. Wow.
Yeah, now that
ball
reacted much better than the ball in the 10th.
That was a no doubt about it strike right there.
Yeah.
And I think, Donnie, you said before it looked like he was kind of losing the ball at the bottom of his swing on a couple of shots. That one definitely not.
It's a good idea to take a re-rack right here. Good idea. Get his thoughts together.
Another great shot.
Force Anthony to mark in the 10th frame to win.
He will not go quietly into that good night, Naz. Not at all. Got a lot of fight in him yet.
It's funny. It looks like he throws that ball much better, but you wonder if it's because he's confident in the, in how it's going to react that, lets him come out of it that way.
Yep, that's it.
Nice finish here.
Great
236, nice finish.
Anthony needs a spare and 9 pins.
Spare and 9
Spare
pins,
and
and we have
9.
a new
We'll get him.
singles classic
Spare and 8,
champion.
we have a tie. Spare and 9 will be a winner.
I'm glad somebody here can do math. Good job,
Yeah,
Anthony.
thanks.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was it.
There's your winner right there, ladies and gentlemen.
You got that ball to face up a little more
Yeah, yeah.
than the one in the 8th frame, and it was a strike. So,
Let me get down there.
yeah. Go do your thing.
Take your time. Take your time, no rush. Nice shot.
Congratulations to Anthony Arias on winning.
Get Frankie.
He bowled great, and it was a really good title match.
Yeah. And Brandon bowled phenomenal
Yes.
all day. All day.
Yeah, there you go. Final
Nice
score,
finish.
258 to 236. Final score.
Not too shabby.
Nope. Nope.
Here he is.
Look at that. The interim entertainment is back.
Oh, Frankie's back. I'm texting Joe Cal to tell him who won.
So I was watching from inside.
And what were your observations, Frank?
You know, I don't think I did ask. So we had a bracket challenge in place.
Yes.
And I did ask Mr. Ruff, who, if anybody had these two
in the
to
final.
the end, and so actually there were one person had each of them. That was it. A lot of people had.
But he gave the money back for the bracket.
Yes. So
I had Brandon in the final in one of my brackets, but I had him losing to Jason Wicknevitz.
Yeah, for the win, they were live in two brackets, but sadly there was a little mix-up, so he didn't think it was fair to continue, so he did give the money back. But great effort, idea, something that I think we can even do in
that
other
idea.
events. But essentially, it was a bracket challenge, like a March Madness type thing.
Oh yeah, it was great. I took. I went. I did 3 of them for $20. It was well worth it.
Yeah.
As did I, and because they did the who could win, who should win,
right, and then who might win.
And I didn't have this outcome at all. I mean, Everts just announced Mr. Arias is our champion, and Donnie is now lane side with Mr. Arias, doing his thing.
Congratulations. How's it feel? First place, it's a great match.
Yeah, you got bowling, Brandon.
Got lucky, man. What was going on that game there? Tell me your thoughts.
A little nervous in the beginning, but decided to move a couple boards right. And luckily, did some more strikes than Brandon.
All right. Well, congratulations. You bowled amazing there.
Thanks.
Donnie, any words? Words of wisdom?
So the first-time finalist, he come in here and he made a lot of noise. He bowled great for 4 solid games. It was terrific. You earned it, championship, very much so. We're going to be proud to have you as the latest champion for our Staten Island Singles Classic. So congratulations to you. And I want to get the runner-up up here too, Mr. Brandon Sack. Brandon, congratulations. It's no shame losing to this guy. This guy was focused on every single ball he threw. He made a couple tough spears he had to convert. He made them. So there's no thought process for you. It's just you know what you had to do and you got it done. So kudos to you. And what are your thoughts on our first?
He bowled a great game. I made the ball change too
You
late.
gotta face the camera. You don't look at the back of your head. You're gonna look at the young man. I want them to know.
Thanks,
that.
Donnie. He bowled a great game. I made the ball change too late, and that cost me. So congrats to him. No bad thoughts.
Well, congratulations to you, Brad. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you,
And I
Donnie.
know your dad is very proud of you. You're going to come in next year. You're going to look on that plaque, and this time you're going to see your name on it as a 2021 Singles Classic champion. And my last word for everybody is the last word I say at the end of every single show. Remember to go bowling. It makes you feel like you'd like to. Take care, everybody. Forever.
Oh, I have to, you guys talked about that ball change.
Yeah.
Yeah, really gutsy against Jeff to do that.
That color change,
Really
as we say.
gutsy.
Yeah, right.
Color
He changed his
Yeah.
M&M.
Uh, So we're going to work with Eric. Eric's got to. This is not a comfort zone for Mr. Eric interviewing Laneside, so we're gonna work on
He
that.
did a good job.
He did.
Good,
He's great.
actually.
He
I
did
thought
really
he did good. Yeah.
A couple of good questions. It's great. It's great.
So, last reflections.
Great tournament. I had a lot of fun being up here and offering my insight, working with you guys. It was a lot of fun, and it was a fantastic tournament, I thought.
I thought that I thought they did a great job.
Yeah.
Not easy to step in those shoes, and kind of put your own twist on it. I really think they tried their best. And like anything that even when we do it, you're gonna have a couple of bumps in the road, but bumps are where you learn. And you don't learn on the straightaway, you learn in the curve. So and I think they did. I honestly think they did a really good job. Very conscientious. Very really wanted to do the right thing for the bowlers. So I thought they did a great job.
Attention to detail was paid. That's for sure.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
So the competition today, I think we were all blown away at the twists and turns today because
Yeah.
you just don't know.
It's great. That's what these tournaments are all about. I mean,
You just never know
Yeah.
what the outcome might be, and so what we sat here earlier looking at the potential of what could happen. I don't think we saw this outcome happening.
No, we didn't.
And
Maybe half. Maybe we saw half.
Yeah, as we watch Brandon compete, as you start watching him actually hit the lanes and compete, you start seeing, all right, he's in the zone, ready to go. And we saw that. Anthony, however, I think he was a little bit under the radar for,
Yeah,
for a couple of those
I
matches.
honestly felt that way. He worked his way through the bracket quietly, winning his matches. I didn't even remember any. I didn't write down any scores, but I think he just kind of went about his business, adjusted on every pair he got to. And when he got to this pair, you could see on those first couple of shots, like he kind of tugged it and got a little nervous. And he made the mistake on 10 where he said the ball out too far. It's like, oh, maybe there is room out there. And he, like he said, he moved a little right, and the lane opened right up for him, which was great.
I think having the bye helps. I'll say that. I'd be curious to have many of these people that won had byes in the first round. I'd be curious about that.
Oh.
I think it does help. One less match to bowl.
Yeah,
I can argue both sides. I feel like both sides because I think because as a competitor, I want to keep bowling. I don't want to stop. And so, like with the double elimination, that actually is the toughest.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the winner's bracket, you're
round.
sitting out. You get nice. But in this case, I mean, that bye could be really helpful, and I think it depends on the athlete. Or age is also a factor there, right? How much steam you got by the time you get to the end. But I think if you could set the tone in that first match and continue, because it winds up being 5 total games.
I think we counted 5.
If you don't have the bye. So I mean, you set the tone. You just keep going. But again, every competitor is going to look at that very differently.
I guess so. Yeah.
And I could see where, sitting out that round, you're to me, you're almost behind a game in reading the lanes. You practice, you come out and you're practicing on that pair of lanes on totally fresh. Now you're jumping on a pair that's been bowled on for a game, and these guys or girls have already bowled on that pair. So they're kind of working through that change where you have to, maybe it takes you 1 or 2 frames to get used to it. And how many matches did we see today decided on 1 or 2 frames?
Yeah, a lot of them for sure. Yep.
Well, yeah, and even that one low-scoring game. I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah.
What a freak thing.
And the other kicker, right? You just touched on it again. But when we started this match, remember 9 and 10 wasn't bowled on as much as the other pairs on. So they broke down. Oh, wait a second. Let's go back a little bit. I have to remember what I did that second game. So that is actually where Arias probably had the advantage.
Yeah.
Because he didn't bowl that first game on total complete fresh. He had a breakdown.
Right. So he bowled on a pair that was already bowled on. Right.
So I mean, he in that case he could have went back. He could have been brought him back there. Hey, listen, awesome day.
Got to make
Great
the shots.
outcome.
Absolutely.
New champion, first-time finalists, which is exciting.
That was fun to see. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, we had high expectations. You had a great field of some of Staten Island's best bowlers, right? And if you looked at who everybody thought would prevail, I mean, Timmy and Sean. I mean, in my brackets, I had them competing against each other at one point.
Yeah, they're perennial finalists in these tournaments.
They are.
So they really are.
And I felt bad. So afterwards, I have to be in the bar, and I said to Sean, I said, he's cashing out his tab. I said, dude, this is the last thing you really want to hear right now. But what happens? And we were talking earlier, and he was there. He was ready to compete today.
Right.
He had the mindset. He knew that we didn't get to see it. You got to see it when you went down there.
It was
Tony.
probably just a bad pair. I mean, it happens. There are some in this house.
It broke down.
Yeah.
It was the way that pair broke down.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know who bowled on that pair before to know how that. So he just felt out to wait. He just caught a couple bad breaks.
Yeah.
And it was the way that pair broke down. He just unexpected, right? And Kelsey just did enough to beat him.
Yep.
Timmy did say he was happy to keep the ball on the lane today. You know, we don't want to.
Oh, the infamous.
Nobody wants to put salt to the wounds, but
No.
that was the New Year. Was that the Singles Classic?
It was the New Year's Singles
Classic. Yeah, last
Timmy
year.
gets to the end of the game and completely miffs it in the 10th frame with a gutter ball. I mean, the whole placement. And I wasn't here. I was watching.
That was
And you just heard, whoa.
I actually, after that game, and I apologized to him, I said, like you did to Sean today, I went up to him, I said, I have to ask you what happened. You know, because you just want to know. Is it just like a mental
What did he say?
letdown?
I never really heard.
He said that he brushed his ankle.
Yeah, okay.
Like the ball
that
kind of
happens,
brushed his
yeah.
ankle. Yeah. And he's really, really
so close.
He's really tight at the bottom of his swing. So, listen, I could definitely understand that.
Yeah.
But that's yeah.
And you can't say he rushed because he certainly
No,
did.
He never
doesn't
rushes.
rush. No, he never rushes.
He doesn't rush anything.
So great event, 3 weekends, competition. So of course this event, 44th annual, will take place next April. You know what? You just never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
You know what was another thing? It was a great mix of bowlers too. We had a couple ladies in. We had some youth. You know, some of the kids who.
Which we always have ladies in this tournament. Some, yeah.
Jason, just out of the juniors last year. Adam, just a couple years removed out of our juniors. And yeah, so it was good to see. It was good to see.
And the versatility amongst the competitors. Yeah. You did have, Greg Mintz is a two-handed backup, essentially.
Wow, yeah.
To the traditionalists of...
Like a Billy Salvatore or somebody like him,
Yeah, straight up the boards. And Billy, and another one, always finds a way and creeps in, and he just a fierce competitor.
You know what I call Billy? Billy's crafty.
Yeah.
He certainly is.
Crafty.
And so you touched on it too. There's always ladies in the finals, but this tournament guarantees a minimum of at least one female.
Yeah, that's great.
And
yep.
Without they didn't even need that guarantee.
Yeah.
Because we had those ladies hit the board anyway.
Yeah. And Kelsey bowled phenomenal to qualify.
I know Carolyn's made the finals a couple times because she beat me one year when I made the finals in this tournament, Carolyn. So I know she's been here a few times.
And in the 43 year history, there's one female champion. Right? Michelle Dash.
Michelle, right.
Oh, okay.
That was 2015.
Yeah.
And that was one of the years where the lane conditions were much tougher than they were. And so a little mindset change. And the lanes played very, very well. Talking with Eric, it looks like they want to make a tournament pattern that would remain the same moving forward.
Yeah,
and so it keeps the competition equitable across the board.
That's fine. That's a great idea.
Chico was running the event. That was something that he wanted to see too. You want to make it as equitable across the board for all abilities.
And maybe a little bit challenging, but not to the point where it's discouraging to the average bowler or above average bowler.
So, hey, you never know.
Yep.
Next year we're back at it. And here, before this event, New Year's Singles Classic will finally be back. Jimmy did take a year off this year due to the pandemic.
Yeah, by next year, I mean, it should be, you would think by January.
Hey.
I mean... Well.
July, August, September, we're going to be in much great shape.
Of course, we're going to be back to normal by the summer, I believe.
Whatever normal is.
100%, yeah, I know. Yeah.
But you know what? It's going to be exciting to see, and there are plenty more events coming up.
Yeah.
You'll have the Staten Island USBC Masters first in the first weekend in December,
right?
Which we will be live here, as well as the New Year's Singles Classic. We're going to have to continue this medium because this is great, and we can provide this to everyone.
Yeah,
So
it's awesome. I love it.
you had viewership all day long.
Awesome.
They came to watch you, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony's
right.
following.
Tony and Joe's following.
It's
Yeah,
so if Tony's a hound dog, what would you call them? Like his posse? Are they like his Tony's puppies or
Puppies? Gio's one of my puppies.
the pound?
The pound.
It's the
dog
pound.
pound. Yes. The dog pound. I like that.
Wait till Monday night. So if all of you
Oh
guys,
my
anybody
God.
still watching, by the time Monday night comes, live from the draft league, you're behind the camera now. You did have your stint in front of the camera while JB was off, and so
Yeah,
you
I
did a
don't
great
like
job.
doing that.
You
Yeah,
made that very clear.
Yeah. I'm not a natural like Joe Bruno is. I'm really not.
Well,
I mean,
Joe and
he makes
Joe
it look so
are
effortless.
very, very good at that.
Yeah, nothing stresses those guys out. That's what it is, especially Joe Bruno.
Yeah,
right? He's like
yeah.
the most carefree guy in the world, and I think that's why he does so well with the Bruno and Cal show, because he's like that.
He does,
You
and
know?
they're great. And so
Yeah.
tune in Monday night. You'll catch what's happening in the draft league.
Yep,
Before you
Red
know it, the season
Baronello will be the
over.
guest. We'll talk to him about his 296
Oh,
last
and
week.
his famous viral
That'll be
video.
great.
His video that went viral.
That's going to be great talking to him about
Due
that.
to the editing of Dan Dunleavy and
Wonderful
Mike Giovanazzo.
job.
Yes,
Wonderful
phenomenal.
If you haven't, if you haven't seen it,
It
go
was
check it
great.
out.
And
It
give
was
it a
great.
thumbs up.
Yeah. It was
And
great,
share
I
and
gotta
like.
Well, that's it. That's been a production.
All right.
The 43rd annual Staten Island Singles Classic, which we call a Donnie Walters Staten Island tradition. You heard it from the man before. He's looking forward to, of course, next year.
Yeah.
He's passed on the reins. We have a new champion. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Wonderful.
Oh, great job.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
Great job. And we will see you guys soon.
Yes.
Hey, Naz.
That was awesome. Hey, listen, if we did our show with these headphones, I would actually like that. I like the headphones. I can actually hear.
Makes you feel like you like to.
I love them with that.
Taking my credit card.